Try to keep them in the locker room as long as possible. Probably cut down your pregame, just to, keep as much fluids in as possible. Again, because this heat is dangerous, and we're very aware of it. That's why we've moved the time back of the game. For us, it would be big to try not to have anybody cramp up, just because we do have so many people that play both ways. So yeah, the heat would definitely be a factor, not just in the game, but all week at practice.
Well, your debut, I'm going to go ahead and say it because I believe we snap a 16-game losing streak tonight, dating back to the 2021 season. Just what would it mean for this program to get a season-opening victory here in Mena tonight?
Well, it would mean the world to them. I know it does. They want to win so bad, and you could tell after the scrimmage win against Waldron how much it meant to them, and they're celebrating in the locker room, and you could tell them. You could just hear the passion in their voice, and to me, it gives me chill bumps just thinking about it. Not that. Not winning the game would be detrimental, but to get my first win right out of the gate at Mena, a team that's always been tough, with these boys would just be something that I would always remember.
Well, finally, the keys to victory tonight.
Aggression. And I would probably have to say just attitude and effort, and making sure that you have mental focus and do not give up those penalties whenever you had such success or a gain. So I would say aggression and keeping those penalties down and controlling that clock.
Well, Coach, I know you're thrilled to be leading this team out on the field here in just a few minutes here in Mena. So good luck in your debut tonight.
Thank you. Go Leopards.
That's Coach Richard Bell. Our interview brought to you by San Juan's Automotive Repair, the diagnostic specialist, getting to the source of your automotive issues with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment combined with expertise in automotive repair. They're located 1 mile north of the junction on J.B. Logan Circle, open 8 to 6, Monday through Friday. And our pregame show will continue from Mena following this timeout. Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? Four States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses. Rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. Located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. The Queen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust the Queen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, Queen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
Not only is Pilgrim's a good employer and a top-notch corporate citizen, employing over 1,400 employees locally and 322 contract growers in Sevier and surrounding counties. In fact, the total economic impact that Pilgrim's has in Southwest Arkansas is over $80 million annually. With the processing plant in DeQueen and the feed mill and hatchery in Nashville, Pilgrim's is a good corporate citizen. Apply today at the HR office in DeQueen. Pilgrim's is an equal opportunity employer.
You have questions. We have honest answers. Planning your funeral may seem like a daunting task. We know you will have many questions. We also want you to know we will answer your questions with honesty and fairness. Our pre-arrangement specialists will guide you through the process with compassion and dignity. Call today at 642-6461 to learn more about your options. Chandler Funeral Home of DeQueen. We're dedicated to the care of those we serve.
With the rugged Ouachita Mountains forming a beautiful backdrop in the background here at Bearcat Stadium on the campus of Mena High School, it's football time, high school football time, as the DeQueen Leopards get set to open up the 2023 season tonight against the Mena Bearcats. Hello again, everyone. I'm Jay Bunyard, joined in the booth by our good friend, colleague, and former Leopard, Greg Revels. And Greg, I tell you what, the Mena game been the season opening opponent for so many years. For the wrap up the end of spring practice, 2-a-days, always with the Get a Bearcat chant, and game time has finally arrived.
You know, I mean, that just goes back so long, Jay. I mean, you know, when I played, which was a long, long time ago, it was the first game of the season then. And, you know, we changed it a little bit when they played in the same conference for a few years. But back to the first game, and I just love the history and the significance of coming up here. We've been playing them for so long, and I know you'll talk about that in just a minute. You know, it's just a great rivalry and you know, one that we want to see continue.
Sure do. And let's go down on the field now with a third member of our broadcast crew, the hottest man in town, literally, on the turf, Tony Stowers. Tony, what's it feel like?
After being in the visitors' press box, I'm not so sure about that. But, you know, it's not bad, fortunately, here at Mena. Their stands kind of face the west. The press box has been blocking a lot of the sun. Soon it's going to be down. It's 95 right now, probably 105, 110 on the field, but it could be much worse.
Well, Greg, the Richard Bell era begins tonight, and he knows about winning. When he was a Leopard, outstanding middle linebacker as a sophomore on the 98 state runners-up team. The 3 years he played high school ball, DeQueen went 30-9, meaning they played 9 playoff games in his 3 seasons. So he knows about winning. What impresses you most about Coach Bell?
You know, I'm going to tell you this. What impresses me most about him is his attitude about winning. You know, he talked to us on our podcast a couple of times, and one of the thing he said is, I want to make these guys good men. I'll sacrifice some wins if we have good men, if they invite me to their wedding when they're 25, 24, 25 years old. And that's what really impresses me most about him, because I'm going to tell you something. That guy was a football player.
Yes, he was.
And he came from a line of football players. And for him to have that attitude about these kids just means so much to me, because he loves the Queen. He wants to make his home in the Queen for the rest of his life, and he wants to make the Queen a better place. And the way you do that is you teach young men to be great young men, and that's what he's going to do.
Third-generation Leopard. His grandfather, Melvin Bell, his father, Gary Bell, and I understand he's got a son that's not going to be a bad player.
Yeah, he's in the 7th grade. Sounds like he's going to be a pretty good player, too.
Well, Tony, it's a shame we didn't get to count that scrimmage as an official victory last week. As I understand it, the Leopards looked pretty good up at Waldron.
Leopards played well at Waldron. 21-6 was the keeping score. That was the final. What was more impressive, though, was the Leopards' ability to move the ball. About 300 yards rushing, only threw one pass all night, hit it for 50 yards. So they didn't want to show a lot, I'm fairly certain, but handled Waldron pretty easily, and I was impressed with our attitude, our effort, and especially dealing with that heat up there.
Well, we want to welcome all of you tuning in tonight on DQ TV. It's a service of Bo McCaslin and crew out of DeQueen High School. And if you're curious where to find that, go to the DeQueen Public Schools homepage at DeQueenLeopards.org. Scroll down on the bottom of the page, you'll see the KDQN DQTV live stream graphic. Click on the graphic, the live stream will open up. Or if you're kind of technically illiterate like me, just go to YouTube and type in DQTV, and it should pull it up.
It'll be the first thing that shows up, Jay.
And you can watch tonight's game and enjoy the play-by-play delivered to you by Tony, Greg, and me this evening. And we want to thank our scoreboard sponsors on DQTV tonight. Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPAs. Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services offers personal and business tax preparation, as well as payroll services, elder care assistance, bookkeeping, cash management, and more. Bilingual as well. Fernando Valderas and staff at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. And by Tri-Lakes Realty, serving families and individuals in Sevier County looking for homes, commercial or land properties, investment real estate, rentals, or event spaces. Visit Tri-Lakes Realty on Facebook for available properties for sale, or reach out to Tara Morphew, Hannah Cottle, or Paul David Willis for all your real estate needs. And we're going to roll right in to the Leopard injury update brought to you by Simply Chiropractic. Greg?
Okay, Simply Chiropractic in DeQueen and Broken Bow provides one-on-one personalized patient care both in English and in Spanish. Dr. Kenneth Erickson offers light adjustments, pediatric and pregnancy care, acupuncture and cupping, pharmaceutical-grade nutrition, and more. Relieve your pain the non-invasive way. Request an appointment today by calling 469-224-0222.
Back to the field with Leopard injury update. Here's Tony.
All right, Henry Campazzo, he is not available tonight. He was starting at linebacker for the Leopards. Jake Martin is going to take his spot. Jake's going to do a great job. Henry's a good ball player, but we won't step down a whole lot with Jake Martin in there. I got a text earlier from Richard Bell this week saying that our kicker, Garcia, had broken his wrist and wasn't sure how that was all going to turn out, but we have heard he is going to kick tonight. The Leopards kicked a couple balls in the end zone last week, was 3 for 3 on extra points. You guys know early in the season, special teams can make a big difference, and the Leopards special teams looked good last week.
Yeah, special teams was the difference in the game last year, as Mena kicked the 22-yard field goal as time expired to escape Leopard Stadium with a 16-14 victory. So kicking game is always important, but especially early in the season. Well, that's your injury update brought to you by Simply Chiropractic, just north of the 7071 junction in DeQueen. We're going to take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with more pregame for Mena. Countdown to kickoff, 27 minutes on the Leopard Network. Back in 3.
$1.2 billion. Imagine what you could do with that much money. Well, thanks to the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, you don't have to imagine, because we can tell you exactly what's possible. You can fund more than 720,000 scholarships for Arkansas students. Scholarships that have educated teachers, nurses, engineers, welders, and more, changing their lives and reshaping their communities in the process. So keep playing, Arkansas, and together we can imagine what happens next.
With the low cash and carry prices and the huge selection of items you need for building and home improvements, shopping at Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen is fun. It's no wonder that Bailey's has customers from Mena, Nashville, Ashdown, even Texarkana, and Hot Springs. Bailey's is your one-stop shopping spot for hardware, lumber, plumbing, paint, and much more at everyday low prices. So get your shopping list together for home improvements and see Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen.
Did you know that Weyerhaeuser is the largest private landowner in the United States and among the largest private providers of outdoor recreational opportunities in the world? With millions of acres in the U.S., our recreational lease program offers outdoor enthusiasts a vast resource for getting out and enjoying nature. For more information, visit our website, weyerhaeuser.com.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous, because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
It's football time again, and Farmers Bank & Trust is ready to help you through this season of life. From My Start savings accounts to school spirit, with those Snapchat filters, Farmers Bank and Trust is here to cheer your family on. Find us in DeQueen.
Welcome to Farmers Bank of DeQueen.
Or any location and come home to Farmers Bank. To learn more, go to myfarmers.bank or stop by a branch today. Farmers Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at Bearcat Stadium in Mena as we're setting the stage for the 2023 season opener between the Leopards and the Bearcats. And a look back at the series brought to you by Gentry Chevrolet. Online at gentrychevyinc.com. Nobody beats a Gentry deal. Well, it's the 87th meeting all-time between these two old rivals. The Leopards lead the all-time series with 51 wins. Mena has 30 victories. And there have been 5 ties over the decade. Now, although the Leopards have dominated this series, Mena's won the last 6 in a row, Greg.
Yeah, they have, and been dominant when in doing so, Jay. Go ahead.
Last Leopard victory came in 2016 in DeQueen by a final score of 25-21. Now, the first football game between these two schools played in 1912. Here in Mena, close to the railroad tracks over there, as the teams, for travel purposes, transported back and forth on the railroad, because highways were practically non-existent back in 1912. Now, the Leopards and Bearcats have battled annually since 1948. Now, last year at Leopard Stadium, Mena pulled out a thrilling 16-14 victory as sophomore Jer Hernandez, who had a big game, kicked the game-winning field goal as time expired. The Leopards had taken a 14-13 lead with just 49 seconds to play on a 7-yard touchdown run by Caden Ahumada. That was followed by a 2-point conversion run by Ty Lindsay. However, the Bearcats drove 55 yards in 6 plays to set up the game-winning field goal. Now let's pause for our national anthem by the Mena Band. We were talking about that game last year, Greg. Just ripped the hearts out of the Leopards as the field goal sailed through the uprights with no time remaining on the clock.
It really did, and I know, Jay, that they felt like they let one get away. You know, they scored with, if I'm not mistaken, 49 seconds left in the game, and just had a one big play by the Mena Bearcats where we thought we had somebody down. The whistle didn't blow, and he kept running and got a great big play out of the thing. And then, of course, you got to give Hernandez credit. He kicked the field goal to win the game by 2 points, 16-14.
Tony, your memories of that game last year?
I recall when they had 47 seconds left, me telling you guys we left them too much time. Because I watched that kid warm up down here, and he has a good leg. And if it comes down to a field goal again tonight, he's a weapon.
Yes, he is. But, you know, Tony, the Leopards have a weapon in the kicking game this year.
Yeah, they have enlisted the help of the state championship 5A soccer team. Got them a couple of kickers. Like I said, a couple of kicks in the end zone in the scrimmage, 3 for 3 on extra points. And Bill told us that he feels comfortable attempting a field goal 37, 38 yards. He feels comfortable doing that.
That young man is Rodrigo Garcia, so hopefully we'll get a chance to call his name a few times tonight, at least after some Leopard touchdowns.
Yeah, we hope so. We hope it's extra points, not field goals, Jay.
Some of the other returning starters who had big games last year at Leopard Stadium in that 16-14 Mena victory. Ulysses Cotto rushed for 68 yards on only 10 carries. Defensively, Luke Pierce had 8 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. And, Greg, they're moving Luke from linebacker back to safety this year.
Yeah, I think what they're trying to do is get him in a position where he can and have more freedom to roam about. I mean, that kid's the only kid I know that hurts himself more than anybody else hurts. And he just hits people so hard he hurts himself. And I think back there that's going to give you more ability to read more, give him a little more time, and to make plays from that safety position.
I don't know if you guys remember or not, when Luke Pierce was a sophomore, he come out and he set the world on fire for the first 3 or 4 games. And I asked Jay, I said, who has the all-time tackles record for the Leopards? He said, I don't know. I said, well, you better find out. That's the kind of player Luke Pierce is.
And speaking of sophomores, Tony, the Leopards going to start a couple of sophomores on defense tonight. Williamson at tackle, Kyle Williamson, who you saw last year in junior high, and Jake Martin, an outside linebacker who you saw last year in junior high. We brought those guys up against Arkansas High, and Williamson had 7 tackles and 2 sacks, and Jake Martin had 6 tackles.
Yeah, they were definitely our studs on the junior high team last year. Jake Martin played a lot of quarterback, so he wasn't featured much on defense, but believe me, he can play defense. And Kyle Williamson, he'll just get after you, man. He is nasty.
All right, let's take a look at some other games around the area tonight, brought to you by DeQueen Auto Group, our area's Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep dealer.
Okay, Ashdown is at Hamburg, and the game starting at 8 o'clock. Foreman at Horatio. Dirks is at Falk. Nashville and Magnolia play tonight. Camden Fairview is at Arkadelphia. Mineral Springs is at Jessieville. Hot Springs Lakeside at Lake Hamilton. Hot Springs at Bologna. Watson Chapel at Arkansas High. Little Rock Parkview at Springdale Harbor. Jumping up a couple of classes there, as we talked about on the way up here. McAllister in southeast Oklahoma is going to be at Broken Bow. And Marietta is at Valiant. Looking down that list, Jay, no cupcakes.
No.
Everybody's playing somebody tough.
How about that Nashville and Magnolia?
Oh, that's going to be a game. I just really believe that. And you look at Dirks and Falk, it's going to be a great game. Foreman and Horatio is going to be a great game. Hot Springs and Bologna. Hot Springs is really highly regarded this year, but I think Bologna's got a really good team.
All right, those are some of the other games we'll be following for you tonight. And don't forget, Rex Nelson has all the scores from around the state on the Simmons Bank High School School Board Show. That'll be whenever we finish here at Mena tonight. I doubt that we get there at 10 o'clock, but we'll join Rex just as soon as possible, and he'll take you up to midnight with all the scores and game reports from around the state. When we come back, we'll take a look at tonight's starting lineups. We'll have the opening kickoff and play-by-play action. Countdown to kickoff, 16 minutes here in Mena on the Leopard Network. Back in 3. Little Rock is where you'll be amazed by everything that awaits every member of your family. Explore sites like the Little Rock Zoo or hike to the top of Central Arkansas at Pinnacle Mountain State Park. Learn about the world around us at the Museum of Discovery. And at the Central Arkansas Nature Center, you can see alligators up close right in downtown. You can tour the Oval Office at the Clinton Presidential Library and walk in the footsteps of civil rights pioneers at historic Central High School. One experience and you'll be big on Little Rock. Learn more at littlerock.com today. Accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811.
Think new for back to school with an auto loan through RRCU. Whether new or used, RRCU has an auto loan rate for you. Apply for your auto loan rate in person or online at rrcu.com with approved credit, rate, and term based on your year, model, amount financed, and credit score. RRCU, we're here for you in all stages of life.
State Representative Deanne Vaught is proud to support the DeQueen Leopards, Ashdown Panthers, Horatio Lions, Foreman Gators, Dirks Outlaws, and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Representative Vaught reminds us that our children are our future. Please continue to support all our area schools. Southwest Arkansas is a great place to live and raise our family. Deanne is proud to represent District 87 in the Arkansas House and proud to support this broadcast for the football fans in our area.
Are you looking for a place where your educational journey can truly thrive? Southern Arkansas University has helped thousands of people like you earn a degree. At SAU, it's not just a university, it's a supportive community dedicated to your success. Explore the accredited programs SAU has to offer, led by experienced faculty who are passionate about your growth. From business and biology to education and engineering, SAU provides a comprehensive educational experience. Join the legacy of excellence at Southern Arkansas University and take the opportunity to shape your brightest future imaginable. Your journey starts in Magnolia, Arkansas.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE, 642-7645.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at Bearcat Stadium in Mena as we're setting the stage for the 87th meeting all time between the Leopards and the Bearcats. And it's time now for tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Twisted Tines Outfitters.
Twisted Tines Outfitters, your hunting, fishing, camping headquarters located in DeQueen just north of the 7070 junction, where you can shop for new hunting rifles, get your gun or bow serviced, and stock up on hunting and fishing essentials, unique home decor, gifts, and jewelry. Stop by Twisted Tines Outfitters and check out their new Dead Air Silencer Shop kiosk, or visit them on Facebook for updates, new arrivals, and all things outdoor. Archery season in Arkansas begins September 23rd. Are you ready?
Well, the Leopards starting lineup offensively tonight. The quarterback will be Cole Binkley, 5'11", 175. He's a junior, rushed for 6 touchdowns last year. The fullback will be Jackson Van Winkle, a senior, wears number 6. He's 5'10", 190. And the slot backs, Donovan Esther, who gives the Leopards a breakaway threat. You'll recall he had a 57-yard punt return for a touchdown last year at Hope. Donovan is 5'10", 165, a senior, wears number 3. And the other slot back will be Ulysses Cotto, 5'9", 170. He's a junior, was the leading rusher last year for the Leopards, returning with 259 yards. The wide receiver will be Trent Matthews, 6'1", 175, a junior, and Lance Wise, 5'8", 170, a junior. Across the big Leopard offensive front, it'll be anchored by center Will Collins at 240. The guards will be Jeremiah Cotto at 210 and Esteban Alvarez at 210. And the tackles will be Ron Penaloza at 280. And Kanan Billingsley moves from center to tackle, and he's 6', 210, wears number 75. For the Bearcats offensively, they're going to go with a sophomore quarterback, Greg, Dax McCullough.
Little bitty boy.
Yeah, 6'2", 205, Dax McMillan. They'll go with 2 running backs, Brody Peters, he's 5'9", 190, and Michael Sullivan. He rushed for 292 yards last year. He wears number 23. The wideouts will be Elijah Smith. He led the Bearcats last year with 15 receptions, 171 yards. John Sullivan, number 2, he's a 180-pound junior. Across the Bearcat offensive front, their tackles are Carter Causey at 220 on the left side, and the right tackle is going to be Hunter Cannon at 240. The center will be Grayson Farringer at 250, and the guards, sophomore Max Rocha at 245, and Kaylor Hasty at 220. And the Bearcat tight end will be Jimmy Glenn. Those are tonight's starting lineups for both the Leopards and the Bearcats offensively, brought to you by Twisted Tines Outfitters, just north of the 7071 junction in DeQueen. Let's move on now to the Keys to Victory, brought to you by S&C Tire Shop number 2.
Okay, offering new and used tires for every make and model from brands you trust like Michelin, BF Goodrich, Pirelli, Bridgestone, and others. If they don't have it, they can order it. S&C Tire Shop number 2 also offers tire and brake repair, and they are the only tire shop in the area open late, and they're open 7 days a week. Store hours are Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m., and Sundays, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. You can find them at 116 South Lakeside Drive in the Queen. Bilingual services available.
We'll start with you, Tony. Your keys to victory.
Well, you know, the Leopard defense has seen a lot of flex bone. They see it in practice every day. They saw it from the Waldron Bulldogs. They will not see it tonight from the Mena Bearcats, I doubt. And this Doc McMillan, he gives them the versatility to go out of 5 or 6 different sets. And I'll be interested to see how the Leopard defense responds to that.
Well, Greg, your keys to victory tonight.
I think my keys, I've got twofold keys to victory.
You can't have 2.
Oh, okay. Well, it's twofold. It's one. It's going to be in 2. But I think we've got 2 things. One is our kicking game has got to be improved over last year. And secondly, we got to limit the penalties we make, because when we make those long drives, we can't get down there to the 20 or 30 and then have a 10-yard penalty and get out of scoring position.
Yep, good point. And it's no secret. I looked up these numbers, guys, because I believe we break the streak tonight. We've lost 16 in a row dating back to the 21 season, and we've lost 44 out of our last 45 games. And so when you've had that kind of tough luck over the last 5 years or so, you need something good to happen early just to give your team some confidence. So my key to victory is if the Leopards can score first, take the lead, get a little confidence. Hey, who knows what might happen? We might have some good success here tonight.
Sounds great to me, Jay. We're due for some good luck, right?
That's right. Those are your keys to victory, brought to you by S&C Tire Shop number 2. We'll be back with a coin toss, an opening kickoff, and play-by-play action from Mena following this 3-minute timeout. Howard Memorial Hospital is proud to bring you the latest in robotic surgery technology, meaning faster recovery times and better outcomes than conventional surgery. We're excited to offer the same level of care, expertise, and systems found at larger healthcare centers around the country. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, visit our website, howardmemorial.com, or call 845-3757. Howard Memorial Hospital, providing the best care for you and your loved ones.
There's never been a better time to buy a new car, truck, or SUV than now at Gentry Chevrolet, with APRs as low as 1.9 on nearly everything in stock, like a 2023 Chevy Silverado at just 1.9 APR with approved credit and up to $4,250 in rebates. Come see the new arrivals of 2023 and 24 models. Take a test drive and let the great folks at Gentry Chevrolet help you in finding the right vehicle for your needs and style. Gentry Chevrolet, 1027 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. For a look at what's new, visit GentryChevyInc.com or check them out on Facebook.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. The Queen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust a Queen Abstract company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, Queen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Sevier County Developmental Center provides habilitative training to developmentally disabled children and adults to enable them to become self-sufficient. We currently serve 59 children at Fun and Learnland, our daycare preschool, and 35 adults between the adult day habilitation and waiver programs. We employ 62 full-time and 18 part-time employees with a payroll of nearly $1.9 million. About 97% of our employees live in Sevier County, putting the money right back into our community. Sevier County Developmental Center, College Drive in DeQueen. Co-captains for tonight's game for the Mena Bearcats will be number 12, That's Maddox Pentland, and number 82, Sully Massey. And for the Leopards, Cole Binkley, and number 4, Ulysses Cotto. And tonight's coin toss brought to you by Weyerhaeuser. We don't just grow trees. And let's go as the captains meet at the center of the field. Mena in their home black with white numerals outlined in red. The Leopards in their home black with black numerals outlined in gold. Let's go down the field now with Tony and the coin toss.
Great night for football. Going off really good. Okay. So I want you guys to help me out. 2 different things. Okay. Number 1, I want you guys to take care of your own team. You are the captain. You are the leaders of your team. I need you to take care of your own guys. Okay. See somebody talking, you see something late, anything like that, I need you guys to help us out and take care of that off the bat. Please don't make us do it. Okay, you guys handle that. Number 2, I need you to keep your eyes open. I need you to check your teammates. If you see anything, or somebody's getting hot, somebody's getting bad, I need you to help us out in that case. Okay? Help us out with things. So, we're going to have a good game tonight. We're going to be safe. Wish both teams luck. Okay? D-Queen, you're the visitors tonight, so you're going to call the toss. Tails. Tails. You hear what he said? What did he say? He said tails. So it is tails. D-Queen's going to win the toss. What do you want to do? Or say if you're going to receive. Wait, which goal do you want to defer? You're going to defer it. You're going to defend the clock, right? Okay.
All right, there you hear the Leopards win the toss. The Leopards will receive to start this football game. Leopards will be moving left to right from our vantage point here on the visitor side at Bearcat Stadium. They'll be defending the south goal here in the opening quarter. Now it's time for the opening kickoff. Brought to you by the Queen Self-Storage.
The Queen Self-Storage, because everyone needs a little space sometimes. The Queen Self-Storage West offers a variety of self-storage units ranging in size from 5x10 to 10x10 and 10x15 to 10x20 with easy access off Colin Ray Drive. Also, coming soon is a brand new location, the Queen Self-Storage Store. Set to open in September, consisting of 150 units, 10x15 and 10x20 in size, with some of those being climate controlled. Pre-order now for the North location, which is located at 180 Old Highway 71 in DeQueen. You can do that by going online at www.thequeenstorage.com or contact Brenda Sullivan at 870-582-1846 for more information.
Tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by the Queen Self-Storage. As you can hear in the background, the Leopards marching band making the trip to Mena, playing Leopard fight. So, Greg, the Leopards going to get their hands on the football first with this great Mena kicker, Jared Hernandez. You got to figure he's probably going to put it in the end zone, so we're probably going to start 80 yards away from pay dirt, so we'll get to see that double wing in action here early.
Yeah, and I think I'm really excited about the fact that they took the kickoff, wanted the ball first, because I think it's very important, like you said, for us to get out to a quick start. We take the ball, drive it down their throats, get ahead right off the start of the game. It's going to bode well for us for the rest of the game.
What about this crowd, Tony? These fans are ready for some football?
I think they're ready for some football. I think it was a late arriving crowd because of the heat, but things are filling in pretty good.
Both sides. Big group of Leopard fans making the trip up Highway 71 for this season opener against the Mena Bearcats, as Jared Hernandez will tee it up at the 40-yard line. Backing up deep for the Leopards will be Luke Pierce, along with number 8 for the Leopards. That's going to be Larry Labra. And back deep, standing at the goal line, will be Donovan Esther, who had that 57-yard punt return for a touchdown last year against Colt.
Now, apparently they think they're going to get an onside kick, Jay, because everybody moved up except for Esther.
Okay, Leopards have 10 men within about 20 yards of the ball. Let's see if Mena kicks it deep or if they try an onside kick. Hernandez will kick it deep, and it's going to sail into the end zone for the touchback. So the Leopards will start first and 10 at their 20-yard line. I'll tell you what, Greg, it's so important to have that quarterback back who has a year's experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I talked to Cole Binkley a little bit Tuesday night at the community-wide scrimmage, community-wide pep rally, and he told me, I talked to him about that, and he said, I've been in this since the seventh grade. But some of these players, this is just their second year, and they know so much more this year than they did last year after being there that long. We're going to see what happens now.
Officials put it at the 25 first and realized, hey, this isn't college ball. And they moved it back to the 20. Flex ball set, and coming right is Esther. 20 up to the 25-yard line. He'll pick up about 5 yards. A nice play on first down for Esther and the Leopards.
And the tackle by Hernandez for the Bearcats there. Not only does he kick, he plays in the defensive backfield.
Yes, he does. He had 7 tackles against the Leopards in Leopard Stadium last year. And offensively, he had 4 receptions for 47 yards, besides kicking that game-winning field goal. Second down and 5 from the 25. Inside handoff for short yardage this time. They'll wedge it out. They'll keep the pile moving. Now finally, Mena will push them back. Let's see where they spot it out near the first down marker. As Leopard running back just refused to go down. I believe that's the fullback, Yep, Jackson Van Winkle.
Tell you what, man, he didn't go down to the very end.
He's going to pick up 4 tough yards, and the Leopards are looking at a makeable 3rd down and 1.
Good job by Jackson Van Winkle and by the entire offensive line for the Leopards. Just keep pushing him forward to get 4 yards out of that.
3rd down and a yard. Just underway here at Bearcat Stadium in Mena. The Leopards coming off their 20-yard line, now looking at 3rd and 1 at the 29. Flex bone set. Coming in motion is Hester. They'll leave it with Bentley's going to keep has the first down. 35 up to the 36-yard line. What a fake that time. My quarterback, Cole Binkley, he'll pick up 6 and have a little bit.
Brought down by Anderson for the Bearcats.
Got him by the arm.
yet again. And McMillan is going to fall on it all the way back out to about the 19-yard line. Wow.
That actually was number 33, Michael Sullivan, getting on the ball. McMillan tried to get it and squirted it out from underneath him, but Michael Sullivan was able to get to it right before the whole bunch of Leopards got to him.
So the Bearcats with a couple of tough snaps. They're going to lose yardage from their own 6 back out to the 19. So that's a loss of 13 on that play. Second down and goal from the 19-yard line. McMillan in the pistol, lining up to his left is Brody Peters. McMillan, play action, flips it out, incomplete. Going to bring up third and goal from the 19-yard line.
Good defense by the Leopards that time. Luke Pierce and number 2 for the Leopards, Jonathan Bahena. First time we've seen John.
Clock stops on the incomplete pass with 4:27 to go in the opening quarter. Mena leading 3-0 on the 30-yard field goal by Jer Hernandez after the Bearcats began at the DeQueen 12-yard line. Then after another Leopard turnover, Bearcats start at the 6, but they're now back at their 19. McMillan wants to throw again, tries to set up a middle screen, but too many white shirts there, and they force the sophomore just to dump it incomplete. And how about that defense, Tony? Leopards held them again.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, you come out of this field position twice and only give up 6 points, you consider yourself blessed.
Number 73 for the Leopards.
On pass defense.
Yeah, on pass defense. On Brody Peters, and he just suffocated in.
They're going to set it down at the 27. It's a 37-yard attempt, and it's good. Jer Hernandez nails another one with 4:16 to go in the opening quarter, 37-yard field goal. And it's Mena 6, DeQueen nothing. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute. Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
At Weyerhaeuser, our trees provide clean air and water, wildlife habitat, recreation, renewable energy, great jobs, and a sustainable supply of wood for the products people use every day. We depend on strong relationships with our communities because without your support, we can't operate. And perhaps most of all, we depend on our diverse and talented people who join our team. We're serious about safety, driven to achieve excellence, and proud of what we do. We offer a wide range of exciting career opportunities for people who are just as passionate about making a difference as we are.
The Hare sends one out of bounds on the near side, so the Leopards get a big break there, Greg. They'll start at their own 35-yard line. And, Greg, you know, the offense needs to, Mena's bringing 10 guys. Our 5 just can't block. We've got to try something a little different here.
Yeah, we're going to have to do, one of the biggest things about the flex bone is the deception of it. And so somehow we're going to have to deceive them long enough to get somebody loose.
Now, Leopards have the speed advantage, you would think, with Esther and Cotto.
Yeah.
But haven't been able to pop either one of them into the secondary just yet. But that's a big break on the kickoff that has sailed out of bounds. So the Leopards will get the ball at their own 35-yard line. This is their best field position of the night. The entire game has been played on the Leopard end of the field. And Mena leads 6-0. Binkley underneath center, flex bone set. Actually go to the wishbone set this time. And here comes Esther with a head of steam. And he fumbles the football, I believe. Mena says they have it at the 42-yard line. No signal as yet. Another DeQueen turnover. Wow. That was a nice game by Esther, and there was a switch-up that we were looking for as they switched to the wishbone and just ran right at the Bearcats, but Donovan coughed up the football.
Yeah, he got hit hard by several Bearcats there. Number 75 for the Bearcats, that is Max Roca. Rocha, I'm sorry, Max Rocha, the sophomore, who came up with a football.
I'll tell you what, Greg, a disaster. Once again, this whole first quarter has been played on Mena's end of the field, and the Leopards have a bad snap over the punter's head and 2 fumbles offensively.
Yeah, and you just, it's funny to say it this way, but we're lucky we're down 6-0.
So the Bearcats will start on the DeQueen end of the field again at the DeQueen 42-yard line. McMillan, hand off to Peters with a head of steam. Stiff arm lowers his shoulder, gets good yardage on the Leopards sideline across the 35 to about the 33-yard line. That's going to be a nice pickup of about 8 yards.
We're all down by Lance Wise there.
That was Michael Sula with number 33 on the carry.
Yeah,
So it's a pickup of 8 yards to the DeQueen 34-yard line. McMillan, sophomore signal caller, 0 for 2 throwing the football tonight.
Big kid.
6'2", 205. That snapped it over his head. Blocked though.
Yeah.
2nd down and 2 from the DeQueen 34. McMillan in the pistol. Takes a snap. Play action. Looking down the middle. Firing. Caught. 5. Touchdown Mena.
Number 1.
As McMillan completes it 34 yards to Elijah Smith, and the Bearcats quickly go up 12-0. Wow.
Good play by the Bearcats there. Play action and just fooled the Leopards, and Elijah Smith got behind everybody.
So Dax McMillan gets his first touchdown pass of his young career. Jair Hernandez, Bearcats may line up and go for 2 this time. Nope, looks like they're going to leave Jair Hernandez in there. Well, Elijah Smith was open down the middle that time. And Hernandez puts it through. And with 3:06 to go, opening quarter, it's Mena 13. DeQueen nothing. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
In 1976, the poultry processing plant in DeQueen employed 450 people. Today, Pilgrim's employs more than 1,400 locally. Pilgrim's is proud of the strong growth that our company has enjoyed over the years. We strive to be good employers with top-notch employee benefits, competitive wages, and excellent advancement opportunities. Pilgrim's continues to grow and expand in Sevier and surrounding counties. Apply today at the HR office in DeQueen. Pilgrim's is an equal opportunity employer and a good corporate citizen.
Congratulations, you're having a little girl.
At that moment, everything changed. Our hopes and dreams for ourselves were instantly replaced by our hopes and dreams for her. We got life insurance policies from Shelter Insurance, so that regardless of what life throws at us, we'll still be able to provide the world to her.
Visit shelterinsurance.com to find an agent to help you pick a policy that's right for you.
See Agent Jeff Woods or agency representatives Debbie Seymour, Jennifer Walker, or Christina Carver. Jair Hernandez gets a foot into it, end over end, and it's going to sail out of bounds again on the near side. So the Leopards will start once again at their own 35-yard line. And Greg, we need to get a drive going this time.
Yeah, well, we just got to hold on to the ball. And, I know that as hot as it is, everybody's really sweaty and that ball gets slick. But we got to make sure we got to keep both hands on that football and hold on to it.
So the Leopards have had a bad snap sail over their punter's head, which resulted in a field goal. They fumbled the football at their own 6-yard line, which resulted in a second field goal. They fumble at their own 42-yard line, which results in a touchdown pass. Really lucky to be only down 13-0 at this point, Greg.
I really think so.
See if we can get the offense going here as Cole Binkley, junior signal caller, they're going to stand at wishbone. And Esther picked up 6 that last carry before someone popped the ball free. We got a new fullback in there as well.
Yeah, that's number 42, Jay.
And he's going to get the call with a head of steam across the 40 up to about the 43-yard line. With our big offensive line, that may be our offense, Greg.
Yeah, that's Gareth Quintero. Good run by him on first down.
Yep. Plays linebacker on defense, and he's giving Van Winkle a quick breather. And he rambles for about 8 yards on that first carry. Second down and 2 for the Leopards. Wishbone set. Here comes Cotto. And he's going to get up near the first down marker, depending on the spot. Yep, he's on the line, so that'll move the chains for the Leopards. And, Greg, the Leopards have 3 first downs to just 1 for Mena, but we trail 13-0.
That's what turnovers will do for you, Jay.
So a nice pickup of 2 yards for Cotto. And the Leopards move the chains. Maybe that'll give us a little momentum here. Out to our own 45-yard line. 2:20 to go, opening quarter. Mena jumping out to a 13-0 lead. They'll stay in that wishbone set with Quintero, the fullback. And we've got a whistle and a flag, and that's what the Leopards are going to have to avoid. Can't get behind those chains with the penalties.
Nope.
Had movement in the backfield that time. That's going to be the first penalty tonight against either team. And the Leopards will be looking at 1st and 15 now from their 40-yard line. Leopard football brought to you by the Woods Agency, Shelter Insurance. Are you covered? Check with Jeff Woods today. Clock's on the move, approaching the 2-minute mark here in the opening quarter. 1st and 15 Leopards back at their own 40-yard line. Binkley underneath center, wishbone set. Binkley hands off to Esther, looks for a little seam, nothing opens. He'll be dropped after a yard at the 41-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd down and 14. Whistle's blowing.
Brought down by number 84 for the Bearcats, Jackson Baber. Another flag on the play? No?
Yeah, on the far side.
Okay. Yeah, I see it now.
Officials having a powwow at the 41-yard line to discuss this penalty. The play stands. It's a gain of 1. It'll be sportsmanlike conduct against the Leopards. Well, usually the first time you call it offsetting, but I guess not. Well, Mena will definitely take that. That'll be after the play. And boy, you just have to, I know it's hot, everybody's uncomfortable, but you just have to keep your composure out there. That's a big 15-yard penalty. Leopards penalized twice on this drive now for 20 yards. All the way back to the 20-yard line. And what really hurts, Greg, is that came after the play, so you lose the down.
Yeah, 2nd and 24.
Leopards have to get all the way to the Mena 45 to move the chains. They'll go back to the flex bone this time. Well, Binkley's in the pistol. Cole flips it out in the right flat, complete, as a nice spin move by Esther will get him a few yards out across the 25-yard line up to about the 28-yard line. Pickup of 2.
That was an incredible catch by Esther.
Yeah, Baber on the tackle.
I'll tell you, that was a Madden catch.
It really was.
Boy. So it's 3rd down and 27 for the Leopards. They got to get all the way to the Mena 45-yard line. 20 yards in penalties this series. Ouch. The Leopards shooting themselves in the foot with bad snaps in the kicking game, fumbles, and now penalties. Binkley wants to throw the football. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to scramble back to his left. Gives ground and will throw it out of bounds. Let's hold our breath. Nope, there comes the flag. He didn't get it past the line of scrimmage, Greg. That's probably going to be a grounding, intentional grounding call. And if so, that's the spot of the foul all the way back around the 10-yard line.
I don't see that, Jay, because number 31 was out there. Now, he threw it short of him. But number 31 was out there, wasn't he, Tony?
Yeah, it looked like we had somebody in the vicinity.
Well, the officials are talking it over. I was just looking to see if he was going to get it past the down marker.
They're going to call it.
Yep. Intentional grounding against the Leopards, and they'll put that at the spot of the foul, I believe, which is, boy, Binkley was running for his life back at around the 10-yard line, and that's going to be another costly penalty. The line of scrimmage was the 27. Let's see where they put it down. It looks like they're going to give us the benefit of the doubt there, maybe put it down at about the 16. So that's going to be an 11-yard penalty, and that's also a loss of down. So it's 4th down.
He moved it back another 5 yards to the 11.
Okay, so that's going to be a 16-yard penalty, and that looks a little bit more accurate as to where the ball was released. Boy, and the Leopards just incredible bad luck here in the first quarter. High snap, but Munoz will bring it down this time, and he gets the punt away. It's going to hit at the 40, takes a Leopard roll. It'll be down at the 47-yard line. So that's a 36-yard punt with the roll by Munoz. And the Bearcats, with 46 seconds to go in the opening quarter, will start 1st and 10 at the DeQueen 47-yard line. And
worst field position they've had tonight, Jay.
yeah, this whole opening quarter, Tony, has been played on DeQueen's end of the field.
Yeah, it's been a house of horrors here in the first period. And again, nothing like the scrimmage. Only turned the ball over once up at Waldron. Leopards just need to get their feet under them, get a little confidence. A defensive stop here would be a good start.
Going to show up that secondary as McMillan had Elijah Smith open down the middle seam for a touchdown the last series. 1st and 10 at the DeQueen 47. McMillan in the pistol. Flips it out in the left flat, complete, breaks the tackle, across the 35, and he'll be pushed out of bounds at about across the 40, down to about he'll be close to a 1st down.
Yeah, close to the 37. Luke Pierce got him out of bounds right there.
The reception made by number 22 for the Bearcats. That's going to be Caleb Cox. And it is enough for a Bearcat 1st down. As Cox will pick up 10. And now McMillan seems to be getting the passing game going a little bit for the Bearcats. Completed his last 2. Takes a snap, looks left. Looking down deep. Has a man, and it's going to be broken up incomplete at the 5-yard line. Double coverage down there by the left.
Yeah, good job by John Mena there to get his hand up right in between the receiver's hands and knock the ball away.
Can't blame Mena for taking a shot there, Greg. After
No.
to pick up a 1st down and testing that Leopard secondary. And we're not getting much pressure at all, Tony, on the Mena quarterback, which surprises me a little bit because we're going one way right up front.
Yeah, they not a lot of pressure at all. He's had all kinds of time just to pick out his target. Kind of looked that one all the way down.
2nd and 10 from the 37. They'll run the jet sweep now to Elijah Smith, and he has running room. He'll get down to about the 30. We've got another flag thrown. And boy, you got to keep your composure down there as a couple of guys go at it in the secondary.
Yeah, brought down there by Cotto.
And if the play stands, that's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards on that jet sweep.
Whatever this is, it's dead ball.
Elijah Smith. Well, the official's going to powwow again. The extracurricular activity came about 10 yards downfield, Greg, from where the tackle occurred. A couple of guys going at it in the secondary. So they're still talking it over at the 30-yard line. If the play stands, it's a 6-yard gain for Elijah Smith. Again, a couple of flags for...
They're going to offset them.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do.
It's typically the case. But, Tony, correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they keep track of who gets personal foul penalties? And if you get 2, you're gone?
They do. Yeah, that's identical to what happened last time, but they didn't offset those. They gave us a penalty.
So they're marking down the officials on their sheet they carry in their pockets who the personal foul penalties were against. So the play's going to stand, and it's a 6-yard pickup by Elijah Smith on that jet sweep. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 for Mena. Big defensive play right here for the Leopards. They're probably right on the fringe of Jerry Hernandez range here at the DeQueen 31-yard line.
It'll be a 48-yard field goal.
16 seconds to go in the opening quarter. McMillan in the pistol. Lining up to his right is Michael Sullivan. A man in motion to the left. It's a double handoff, and here comes Peters. He's at the 30. Cuts back, has the first down. All the way inside the 20 to the Leopards' 18-yard line. They run a double handoff that time, Rick, and it works for 13 yards.
Good run by Peters there. Brought down by Kodo, who gets up limping along with number 15 for the Leopards. That's Jared Munoz.
And Mena's going to let the clock expire, ending the opening quarter. It was dominated by Mena, capitalizing on DeQueen mistakes. And the Bearcats lead 13-0, and they're on the move for more. We'll be back for the second quarter following this 30-second timeout.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
And with the Bearcats leading the Leopards 13-0, the second quarter tonight presented by Rise and Shine Cafe in Granite.
If you're looking for good old-fashioned Southern home cooking, there is no better place than Rise and Shine Cafe in Granite, Arkansas. They offer a variety of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items in a very clean, cozy atmosphere with farmhouse decor and a friendly hometown service. Rise and Shine Cafe in Granite now offers flavorful iced coffees. Add whipped cream for a refreshing treat. For daily specials, location, and hours, visit Rise and Shine Cafe on Facebook. You can also stop by and pick up a copy of Patty Jo Wheeler's new book, published earlier this year, My Little Cody Bug, a heartfelt true story about the loss of their child and how faith carried their family through that terrible tragedy.
1st and 10, Mena, inside handoff to Michael Sullivan, runs right through a would-be tackler inside the 10-yard line. Down to the Leopards 6. So a pickup of 7 for Michael Sullivan. That's going to bring up second down and 3. As Mena leading 13-0. We're underway here in the second quarter. A game totally dominated by the Bearcats. They have a couple of field goals and a 34-yard touchdown pass from McMillan to Elijah Smith. Leopards shooting themselves in the foot with a bad snap on a punt. Couple of fumbles. Boy, then a couple of costly penalties. Everything that can go wrong has for the Leopards here in the opening quarter. So the second quarter is a little better. And they're going to drive the pile forward inside the 5. I believe it was a quarterback keeper.
No, that was Peters.
Peters going to get inside the 5 to about the 4 before he's pushed back by the Leopards. And it's going to bring up third down and about 1.
As Tony would say, that was brought down by a whole leap of Leopards.
It is second down. They gave him a first down on the last carry.
Oh, okay. My bad.
So it's goal to go.
Second and goal. Mena at the DeQueen 4. McMillan goes underneath center this time. Peters again. He's going to drive, and he's into the end zone for the Bearcat touchdown. With 10:34 to go, first half, it's all Mena here. They marched 47 yards in 5 plays, all of it coming on the ground, and the score coming on a 4-yard run by Brady Peters. And it's 19-0 with the PAT pending.
They go for 2 here.
I'm going to go for 2. It made me thinking about the sportsmanship rule that the Leopards have had here in the first half. We're going to go for 2. McMillan has him set. Play action, flips across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. So the try for 2 fails, but with 10:34 to go in the first half, Mena extends their lead to 19-0. We're back in 1 minute.
We all have our traditions. From Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange. Because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
You're on the come up and proud of your grind, which is why the McDonald's app is your favorite app. Waiting in lines? Not great for your bottom line. So you hit the app to order ahead. Your faves are ready when you pull up and you're on your way again with the quickness. Order ahead in the McDonald's app to save time.
Use the app, get large fries for $1. We'll prep while you're on the way when you choose dine-in, curbside, or counter pickup. I participate in McDonald's. Offer valid through 12/31/23. This offer is only available in the McDonald's app.
It's all Bearcats here in Mena so far, but still lots of time left. 10:34 to go in the half. 19-0 Mena as Jared Hernandez will kick it deep, and Esther will watch it sail into the end zone for the touchback. So the Leopards will begin their 5th offensive series of the night. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Their first 4 series, Greg, a bad snap over the punter's head. 2nd series, a fumble. 3rd series, a fumble. 4th series, wiped out by 3 penalties.
3 big penalties.
And here's the 5th series, and the Leopards will begin at their 20-yard line. So, again, everything that can go wrong has gone wrong here for the Leopards so far in this football game.
Yeah, it really has, Jay. But what they've got to do is they've got to wipe this first quarter out of their minds and start like this is the first series and play football.
Binkley brings them to the line of scrimmage. Some confusion as now Cotto will line up at slot. Binkley will run the option right. First man through is hammered, the fullback, after a couple of yards out to the 22-yard line. That's Van Winkle. Yep. 2nd down and 8. Well, maybe a couple of hard 1 yard.
Looks like about a half a yard.
Yeah, didn't get a very good spot there at all.
Nope.
2nd and 9.
That was not a great spot for us.
Not a shocker.
No. He got closer to the 22-yard line.
10 minutes to go here in the first half. Leopards looking at 2nd and a long 9. Binkley, they'll run the power sweep left. Cotto gets a block, slips a tackle. They'll get out to about the 25-yard line. They'll pick up 4 on that carry, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Leopards. This is a big, big play here, Greg. You don't want to give the football right back to the Bearcats. Our defense has been on the field the entire first half.
Yeah, and just for the offensive mental state, they just need to get a first down, just get a little bit going their way. Seems like everything's gone against them in the first quarter.
They'll stay in that flex bone. 3rd and 5, they'll run the option right. Binkley leaves it with the first man through, and he's not going to get the first down, as Van Winkle will work it out to about the 28-yard line, but we better wait and see where they spot it. Yeah, they're going to give him the 28 that time. So he's 2 yards short, and the Leopards are looking at 4th and 2, and I think Coach Richard Bell is seriously thinking about something here at his own 28-yard line. Wow. 4th and 2, you trail 19-0. You didn't come up here for a moral victory. So Leopard's going to go for it at their own 28. Maybe they try to draw them off sides here. And they do draw them off sides. Well, that was a great call. Stagger the snap count and get the first down the easy way, Greg. First penalty of the night against the Bearcats. Boy, they were coming on that blitz.
Good job by Cole Binkley there to get the Bearcats to jump off sides to get that first down.
Well, that was a big first down.
Yeah, we need it just to give the defense a rest.
10 Leopards at their 33. Clocks stopped momentarily. 8:31 to go in the half as they set the chains. Binkley will bring them to the line of scrimmage. Flex bone set. Cotto in motion to the left. Binkley hands off to Esther coming right. He's going to be tripped up from behind at the 35-yard line. Again, good penetration by the Bearcats
Yeah, number 75 for the Bearcats there. That's Max Brocha again.
He's a sophomore. Came up and started the final 2 games of the season for the Bearcats last year as a true freshman. And starting as a sophomore noseman. He blew things up that time. 2nd and 9. Leopards will come to the line of scrimmage. Boy, Mena has about 8 men up in the box. Toss sweep to Esther, coming right with a head of steam, and he pops into the clear momentarily. He's going to have the first down out to about the 43-yard line. Nice pickup of 9 yards that time for Esther.
Good run by Esther that time. Just try to make a move and slip down, or you could have had more yardage.
5th first down of the night for the Leopards. Yep, darn near broke that one into the clear. 1st and 10 Leopards at their own 43-yard line.
Luke Pearson.
And Luke's going to get the call, and Luke's going to fall forward across the 45-yard line.
I think actually that was Jackson Van Winkle with the ball. Luke was right behind him, pushing him back. Jackson with the ball. Got about a 3-yard gain.
Yep, 3-yard gain out to the 46. So this drive began for the Leopards at their 20. At the 10:34 mark, clock's on the move. We're approaching the 7-minute mark here in the first half, and the Leopards looking at 2nd and 7 at their own 46-yard line, trying to get into Mena territory for the first time tonight. Binkley underneath center. Again, Mena really populating that tackle box. Binkley run the option right. Quick opener. First man through will get up to midfield. That's Van Winkle again, the fullback, and he'll get 4 more. And it's going to bring up 3rd down in about 3.
Good hard running by Jackson Van Winkle on this series so far.
Mena shooting those gaps, trying to create bad plays. And so your best opportunity is just try to pop something real quick and make a big play. Leopards have eaten better than 4 minutes off the clock here on this drive in the second quarter. Now looking at 3rd and 3. Binkley, we've got a loose ball in the backfield. It's picked up by, no, it's a good carry. I lost the football.
Yeah, Van Winkle.
Van Winkle burst for 6 and another Leopard first down. This has been a Van Winkle drive, Greg. He's got 5 carries for 17 yards.
Doing a good job. He's going to come off and get a rest. Sent number 42 in for the Leopards. That's Gareth Quintero. If I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I apologize.
And the Leopards in Mena territory for the first time tonight. 1st and 10 at the Bearcat 44-yard line. The junior quarterback will bring them to the line of scrimmage. Bring Cotto in motion. Toss sweep to Ulysses. Coming left. 45, 40. Cuts back all the way down to the 35-yard line. Pick up of 10 more for Ulysses Cotto. And that'll be the Leopards' 7th first down.
They're marking it short.
Oh, they're marking. We'll give him 9 on that carry. Okay. Well, 2nd and a yard, Greg. That makes the playbook wide open here.
That's right. Dennison Reed on the tackle for the Bearcats. That time, Jay. Good run by Cotto, good cut back, and then just eyeing the field and making as many yards as he could get.
This is the 10th play of this drive coming up. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper. And Binkley will have the first down inside the 35, down to about the 32-yard line. So this is the Leopard football that we expected when we came to Mena tonight, Greg.
That's exactly right.
1st and 10 at the Mena 32-yard line. And, Tony, that big offensive line starting to wear a little bit on a lot of these Bearcats who are going both ways.
Yeah, a little bigger up front, starting to push them back a little bit.
1st and 10 at the 32. Binkley to Luke Pierce around the right side. He's going to lower his shoulder, get across the 30, down to about the 28-yard line. Nothing fancy there, Greg, just tough running.
Oh, good 4-yard run by Luke Pierce.
And the beauty of this drive, Greg, we haven't had a flag yet.
Yeah, really. Don't jinx us, man.
Yeah. Get down close to the red zone. We need to punch it in here.
Doing exactly what Coach Richard Bell talked about doing. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. 3 or 4 yards at a time, just moving the ball down the field, taking time off the clock.
And another inside handoff.
Quintero on the carry that time.
For short yardage this time. Across the 30. Down to about the 29-yard line. Give him only a yard. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 3.
Maddox Medlin on the tackle for the Bearcats.
Well, you got to figure we're in 4-down territory here, Greg. So you got 2 shots to get 3 yards.
Yeah, that for sure.
At the Mena 29-yard line, clock down to 3:30. The Leopards have eaten better than 7 minutes off the clock this drive. This is Queen football.
No negative plays here.
Binkley.
Quintero got hit.
Quintero hit at the line of scrimmage and dropped. No gain.
He got about a yard.
Well, let's see where they spot it. It's going to bring up 4th down. Yeah. They didn't give him any gain that time. So it's going to bring up about 4th and 3. Well, maybe a yard.
Yeah, it's about 4th and 2.
Okay, 4th and 2. And of course, trailing 19-0. The Leopards will go for it. 4th and 2 at the Mena 24-yard line. Is this where you stagger the snap count again?
You can try.
They rush to the line of scrimmage. Binkley has him set. They're going to snap it. Toss sweep to Cotto coming left. Has the 1st down as he'll leap to the 21. Well, let's hold everything. Make sure they spot it correctly. And it will be enough for the Leopard 1st down. Nothing fancy that time, Greg. Just the toss sweep coming left.
No good. And Cotto scared me that time when he broke outside. I thought I thought he could cut up there short and get the 1st down, but he came outside and did a good job of picking it up.
Leopards have moved 59 yards in 14 plays, and Mena, they're looking worn out. They want a timeout.
They got a cramp here, 84.
Okay, well, an injury timeout, so they're going to send both teams to the sidelines. We'll take 1-2 with 2:07 to go in the half. With the Leopards driving, they trail Mena 19-0. We're back in 1 minute.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE, 642-7645.
For more than 150 years, Lyon College has provided endless opportunities for Arkansas students to contribute, create, and lead in our communities. Rooted in faith, Lyon combines a traditional education with a real-world experience in a beautiful small-town setting. As a new member of NCAA Division III, we're committed to providing opportunities for student-athletes to excel in the classroom and on the field. For more information on the Lyon College experience, visit lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
15th play of the drive coming up here as the Leopards have a 1st and 10 at the Mena 21-yard line. And, Tony, they've eaten better than 8 minutes off this clock in the second quarter. This is the way this offense is designed to work.
Yeah, we've kind of been waiting for a drive like this for 11 games now, and this has been by far their best drive of the game and best drive in a long time.
Tony, I know they're trying to protect the players in the heat, but, boy, Mena was really gasping for breath there, and the officials took an official timeout, sent both teams to the sidelines.
Well, yeah, there was a Mena, young man from Mena cramping here. They called timeout, and I guess they decided a good time for a water break.
As soon as they called timeout, he got up and
get up and walk off every time. Yes.
Toss sweep to Esther coming left, leaps over a would-be tackler, and he's going to get down to about the 18-yard line for a pickup of 3.
And Brody Peters pile drived him as he jumped over that pile.
Second down and 7. Leopards in the red zone now, and they're going to be working against the clock. It's down to 1:40. The Leopards do have all 3 timeouts left, I believe.
They do.
Okay. Remember, Mena gets the second half kickoff, so it's important that the Leopards punch one in here. Second down and 7 from the Mena 18-yard line. Binkley underneath center. Pierce in motion to the right. Straight ahead handoff, and they hit the fullback.
And it's a touchdown.
It's into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards. 18-yard run by Cole Binkley. And I totally lost the football there, Greg.
Sorry to overrun you there. I got so excited. Him scoring, it's just great play by Cole Binkley. And he just faked it into Jackson Van Winkle, the fullback. Luke Pierce pushing Jackson Van Winkle. Looks like what we did the whole game, and Binkley just off to the right and just scored untouched.
Garcia, the left-footed soccer-style kicker, could snap the set, the kick, and it's good. With 1:14 to go in the half, the Leopards on the board. They trail Mena 19-7. We're back in 1 minute.
DeQueen Auto Group has a full line of rental vehicles to suit any need. They carry full-size cars, minivans, SUVs, trucks, and passenger vans. Their roomy 12 and 15 passenger vans are perfect for family and church trips or sporting events. They also have reasonable price vehicles for insurance claims. Call their rental department at DeQueen Auto Group, 870-642-3604, option 6 for details. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsors of this year's Leopard Sports broadcast.
Over the past century, Diamond Bank has worked hard to provide our customers with the best in financial services. We're proud to call DeQueen home and enjoy serving the community any way we can. When it comes to financing, let our experienced loan officers help you purchase, refinance, or remodel your home, fix up your rental property, expand, or begin a new business. Whatever the need, our financial team will be there for you. Diamond Bank, Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen. Online at diamondbank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. Just what the doctor ordered, an 80-yard drive in 16 plays. And Hernandez will drill it deep into the end zone for the touchback. With 1:14 to go in the first half.
That would be Garcia.
Rodrigo. Who did I say?
You said Hernandez.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Rodrigo Garcia.
Yeah.
That is a thing of beauty.
Yeah. Love to see that, right, with 1:14 left.
Yeah. First time Mena has started on their end of the field all night long. And how about that drive, Tony Stowers? 16 plays, 80 yards, 9:20 time of possession.
Yeah, ever since we came and we're going to run the flex bone, this is what Leopard football was designed to be, and that was an encapsulation of it right there in that drive.
We'll see if the defense can get a stop here. They've cut the Mena lead to 12, and they would have the momentum heading into the locker room at the half. McMillan in the pistol. He wants to throw the football. Tosses it quick out in the flat. Leopards after him. Leopards drop him after about 5 yards out to the 25-yard line. More importantly, Greg, they keep him in bounds.
Yeah, John Bahina and Kodo on the tackle there. That was number 2 for the Bearcats. And Sean Sullivan.
Second down and 5. We're down to 50 seconds to go. McMillan takes the snap, and he'll overthrow his intended receiver out in the left flat. That stops the clock with 47 seconds to go in the first half. But it brings up a 3rd and 5.
Jackson Van Winkle out playing defense now, Jay.
He started at inside linebacker tonight. He's one of the Leopards asked to go both ways, along with Ulysses Cotto and also Lance Wise. Here we go, 3rd and 5 at the Mena 25-yard line. McMillan in the pistol. It's a double handoff, and the ball carrier breaks into the clear at the 30, breaks a tackle, 40, 45, and he gets out of bounds at the 47-yard line. That's going to be Brody Peters rambling for 22 yards to get the Bearcats out of the hole.
Brought down by Jared Munoz there.
And the Mena Bearcats, remember, they have that Outstanding field goal kicker. And they have 38 seconds and 2 timeouts with which to work. Great job that time by Peters to break a couple of tackles and get out of bounds to stop the clock. McMillan wants to throw again. Pushed out of the pocket this time. He throws. Oh, intercepted at the DeQueen 45-yard line. And boy, the sophomore almost made a critical mistake that time.
Lance Wise almost had that one. Looked like a hold in the backfield, didn't get called.
There was a big-time hold back here by 15.
Yeah.
Not called. Second down and 10 with 32 seconds to go. Tony helping us officiate a little bit. Thank you, Tony. We need all the help we can get.
Somebody needs to help them.
Second and 10. McMillan looks left, fires out the left flat, complete, midfield, and quickly out of bounds in Leopard territory. Let's see where they spot it.
At about the 47 Leopards.
The receiver was number 84.
22.
22, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Sean Sullivan again.
And they're going to give him about 6 yards on that catch, and he did get out of bounds to stop the clock with 26 seconds. And, boy, they're moving ever so closely into the range of their outstanding junior field goal kicker, Jair Hernandez. Leopards need a big play defensively here. Mena still has 2 timeouts left, so a sack doesn't end the half. McMillan in the pistol, looking left, flags fly, and this one's going to be incomplete.
He threw it right at the snap. I have no idea what that was, unless it was some kind of illegal procedure.
Now, before we call that an incomplete pass, let's see what the penalty is. As the referee is going to come over, talk to the line judge. Clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the half. Leopards trailing 19-7. You're listening to Leopard football on number 1 country 92.1
against Mena.
KDQN DeQueen. 5-yard penalty against the Bearcats. Who've now been penalized twice for 10 yards. That'll move the football back to the Mena 48-yard line. And it'll bring up 3rd down and 9 now. That probably changes the play a little bit. Instead of 3rd and 4, 3rd and 9.
Big play for the Leopards right here, Jay.
McMillan, the 6'2", 205 sophomore, takes a snap. Rushed heavily this time. He's going to be hit and sacked. Kyle Williamson, like he was shot out of a cannon, will drop McMillan for a big loss of 7 back to the 40-yard line. Now Mena will probably be content to run out the clock. 1 second, and we've come to the end of the first half. The Leopards have all the momentum heading into the locker room after an 80-yard, 16-play drive that chewed up over 9 minutes of the second quarter clock. And then the defense gets a big, big stop. And Coach Bell out loving on everybody. Let's go down on the field now. Here's Tony.
Coach, the last 10 minutes of the second quarter, we dominated. We played Leopard football all the way down the field, played Leopard defense here, trying to overcome the quick start the Bearcats got off to. But we have all the momentum now.
Oh, yeah, anytime you start off with 3 turnovers and spot them 19 points, you're in a hole. But I promise you one thing, don't count us out because we're going to get the momentum. We're going to start coming back.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach Richard Bell with Tony as the Leopards, like Tony said, dominated the last 10 and a half minutes of that first half.
Well, we finally got a Leopard drive there to end the half, and then Kyle Williamson with just a humongous play there on 3rd down to sack the quarterback. And what, a 15-yard loss? 7-yard loss. So, just, great way to end the half.
Certainly is. And our halftime show brought to you by Air Vac Life Team 73 in DeQueen.
Now housed at the new Sevier County Medical Center in DeQueen, Air Vac Life Team is the leading provider of emergent air medical transportation services, operating a large number of air ambulance bases with members valid across 320 locations in 38 states with a pilot, flight nurse, and flight paramedic 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days of the year, ready to respond to the scene of a medical emergency or to transport patients between medical facilities. Memberships are available for only $99 a year and cover everyone in your household. Your membership crosses state lines, so you are always covered and could save you tens of thousands of dollars in an emergency. For more info, visit Air Evac Live Team 73 on Facebook or call Lori White at 870-925-1269.
And we'll be back with more of the Air Evac halftime show with Mena leading the Queen 19-7 following this 3-minute timeout.
At the D Queen Church of Christ, we have made youth and families our #1 priority. Justin and Sarah Stewart serve as our children's ministers, and Michael and Caitlin Collins lead our teens. In addition to Bible study, our young people go on many trips, including fun activities, retreats, camps, and youth rallies. If you want to get your young person involved in a vibrant youth group that will bring them closer to Jesus, we would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
Howard Memorial Hospital is proud to bring you the latest in robotic surgery technology, led by our experienced surgeons Dr. Bertrand Vangi and Dr. Mark Sutherland. Our surgeons now have access to state-of-the-art equipment for hernia repair, colon resections, gallbladder removal, and appendectomies. To learn more or to schedule an appointment, visit our website, howardmemorial.com, or call 845-3757. Howard Memorial Hospital, providing the best care for you and your loved ones.
Trust our award-winning team at RRCU with your mortgage. With RRCU, you can complete an easy application online and get your mortgage in minutes. Simply log on to rrcu.com and apply for your mortgage from the award-winning mortgage team you can trust at RRCU. Loan approval request subject to qualifications. Finance options subject to change. Other restrictions may apply. RRCU Equal Housing Lender. NMLS ID 315545. Apply for your mortgage now at rrcu.com.
Your best life begins with your healthiest life. At Baptist Health, you'll find the comprehensive care you need for every person in your family. From pediatrics to primary care to women's health, we're equipped to partner with you in every phase of your wellness journey. You'll also find Baptist Health locations and clinics across the state, ensuring we're always there for you, when and where you need us. Learn more about the state's most trusted name in healthcare, locate a clinic, find a provider, and more at baptist-health.com.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses, rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. Located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
Hey, Greg and Tony back at Mena for the Air Evac Live Team halftime show. Air Evac Live Team 73 on Facebook, or call Lori Watt at 870-925-1269. Take a look at the first half scoring summary now, brought to you by the Queen Abstract Company. We worry about the details of real estate transactions, so you don't have to. Well, after the Leopards fail to score on their first drive, they snap it over the punter's head. Mena recovers at the Queen 12-yard line. However, the Leopard defense, 3 plays, no yards, and Cher Hernandez kicks a 30-yard field goal for a 3-0 lead. Second DeQueen possession, a Leopard fumble. Mena recovers at the DeQueen 6. Again, the defense holds Mena to a 37-yard field goal by Hernandez to make it 6-0. Third Leopard series, another fumble. Mena recovers at the DeQueen 42, moves 2 plays. Score coming on a 34-yard pass from Dax McMillan to Elijah Smith. And Mena led 13-0 at the end of the opening quarter. After a Leopard punt, Mena extended the lead 19-0 with 10:34 to go in the first half on a 4-yard run by Brody Peters, capping a 47-yard drive in 5 plays. Then the momentum turned. The Leopards moved 80 yards in 16 plays, took 9:20 off the clock. The score coming with 1:14 to go in the half on an 18-yard run by Cole Wheatley. Rodrigo Garcia's extra point cuts the Mena lead to 19-7. Then sophomore Williamson sacks the quarterback McMillan to send both teams to the locker room at the half with the Bearcats in front, 19-7. Let's go down on the field now to check out the DeQueen High School Marching Leopard Band, brought to you by Bailey Discount Building Supply, with everything for the home builder and do-it-yourself. Run off, DeQueen High School Marching Leopard Band making the trip up Highway 71 to Mena. Greg, they're dressed smartly in attire out there, wearing their shorts.
Shorts and T-shirts, right?
I can't beat that. Yeah. It's the Area Bank Life Team halftime show. Mena leads DeQueen 19-7, but again, the Leopards take the momentum into the locker room at half. We'll be back to take a look at some first half statistics following this 3-minute timeout.
Did you know that Weyerhaeuser began operating in Arkansas in 1956 and currently employs 655 Arkansans? 100% of our 1.2 million acres of timberland are certified to sustainable forestry standards, and 100% of the fiber in our wood products are certified to the SFI fiber sourcing standard. We've been developing new building products and solutions for more than 100 years, carrying on the tradition of providing for our families and neighbors with products that we can be proud of.
Your best source for lumber and building materials is Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen. Bailey offers paint and stain, hardware, plumbing, electrical, cabinets, and vanities, concrete steps, and even generators, and Cajun cookers. Literally everything that you'll need for your next building project. And you'll also experience the best customer service anywhere. That's Bailey Discount Building Supply. Visit them at 880 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen or call them 870-642-2851.
It's football time again, and Farmers Bank & Trust is ready to help you through this season of life. From My Start savings accounts to school spirit, with those Snapchat filters, Farmers Bank & Trust is here to cheer your family on. Find us in DeQueen.
Welcome to Farmers Bank of DeQueen.
Or any location, and come home to Farmers Bank. To learn more, go to myfarmers.bank or stop by a branch today. Farmers Bank & Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Arkansas is sizzling, and Saracen Summer of Sports Cars continues to keep the heat on with an iconic Camaro convertible from Gwatney Chevrolet. This is the last year for Chevy's classic Camaro, and Saracen Casino is the only place in Arkansas where you can qualify to win one tomorrow night just for playing your favorite games. Only 40 minutes from Little Rock, Saracen is Little Rock's closest place to play.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Family problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Your husband is pretty handy to have around. He makes the world's best mac and cheese.
Lunch is ready.
He's in the Tickle Monster Hall of Fame. And he can teach anyone how to throw strikes. But a busted pipe in a basement full of water?
Honey, I think we need a plumber.
Is a little out of his league. That's where a homeowner's policy from Shelter Insurance comes in handy. We'll help get your house back in order and your husband back to what he does best.
The agent Jeff Woods or agency representatives Debbie Seymour, Jennifer Walker, or Christina Carver.
The University of Central Arkansas delivers more than you ever imagined. So many programs, lots of housing options, top facilities, and opportunities for the future. All more accessible than ever. It's the full college experience of your dreams, with everything from city attractions to outdoor adventure. And it's just an easy drive away. Because UCA lets you take on college your way. Are you ready for Bear Country? Get started now at uca.edu.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at Mena. The Leopards have the momentum heading into the locker room, but they still trail Mena a halftime score of 19-7. And it's the Airy-Vac Life Team 73 halftime show, now housed at the new Sevier County Medical Center in DeQueen. They've got a really nice setup out there.
It's a great facility, and great to have them out there. Saves precious seconds when you're in a life-saving situation.
Let's take a look at some halftime statistics now, brought to you by McDonald's. I'm loving it. Proud to present the Leopards Player of the Game. Leopards with 115 yards in total offense at the half, 28 rushes, 113 yards. The leading ball carrier, Ulysses Cotto, 6 carries for 33 yards. Donovan Esther has 7 carries for 26 yards. Jackson Van Winkle, 6 carries for 21 yards. Cole Binkley, 5 carries for 17 yards and a touchdown. So they've really spread the ball carrying chores around pretty evenly tonight.
They really have.
Gareth Quintero off the bench, 3 carries for 10 yards. And Luke Pierce had 1 carry for 6 yards. Passing the football, Cole Binkley was 1 of 1 for 2 yards. That reception by Esther. 29 snaps, 115 yards in total offense for the Leopards. For Mena, they have 40 yards on the ground, 55 yards through the air. Leading ball carrier, Brody Peters, 4 carries for 47 yards and a touchdown. Michael Sullivan, 3 carries for 17 yards. Dax McMillan, 3 carries for a net of minus 30. A couple of snaps went over his head. And then that big sack to end the half by sophomore Kyle Williamson. 11 carries, 40 yards for the Bearcats. Through the air, McMillan was 4 of 9 for 55 yards and a touchdown. The leading receiver with 2 catches for 11 yards was Sean Sullivan. Elijah Smith had 1 reception for 34 yards and a touchdown. Caleb, number 22 for the Bearcats, is Caleb Cox, and he had 1 catch for 10 yards. So the Bearcats with 20 offensive snaps for 95 yards in total offense. The Leopards roll up 9 first downs in that first half. Mena finishes with 5. Bearcats penalized twice for 10 yards. The Leopards penalized 3 times for 31 yards, and all 3 of those came on 1 offensive possession. Right. And 2 turnovers, even though the Leopards had a snap go over the punter's head, which cost them 3 points. But officially only 2 turnovers. Is that what you have, Tony?
That's correct.
Fumble recoveries by Mena's Brody Peters and Max Rocha. So at the half, our halftime score is Mena 19, DeQueen 7. Let's get some other scores from around the area now, brought to you by DeQueen Church of Christ. Love, serve, grow.
Okay, looking at some scores from around the area, Ashdown trails Hamburg 7-6. Horatio leads Foreman 14-0. Dirks leads Fout 14-13. And in the second quarter, Magnolia leads Nashville 14-0. Arkadelphia leads Camden Fairview 21-14. Mineral Springs and Jessieville played to the 0-0 tie in the first half. Hot Springs Lakeside in the second quarter leads Lake Hamilton 14-6.
Wow.
Yeah. Hot Springs over Bologna 14-6 in the second quarter. Here's a big one. In the second quarter, Arkansas High leads Watson Chapel 37-0.
They've already invoked the sportsmanship rule?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And also, here's another one that won't surprise us because we've seen them play, but will surprise the state of Arkansas. Little Rock Parkview 24, Springdale Harbor 7 at the half.
Dear child's play.
Yeah.
That's the defending Class 5A state champion on the road against Class 7A Springdale Harbor, and we're kicking their tails.
Little Rock Parkview against the world.
That's exactly right.
It's the Airy Back Life Team 73 halftime show with Mena leading DeQueen 19-7. We'll be back for the keys to the second half for the Leopards following this 3-minute timeout.
You have questions. We have honest answers. Planning your funeral may seem like a daunting task. We know you will have many questions. We also want you to know we will answer your questions with honesty and fairness. Our pre-arrangement specialists will guide you through the process with compassion and dignity. Call today at 642-6461 to learn more about your options. Chandler Funeral Home of DeQueen. We're dedicated to the care of those we serve.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word: crispy, but also juicy and tender. Okay, it's crispy, juicy, tender, all one word. But then also pickle. Oh, and potato bun, which is 2 words. Okay, we can't sum up our new crispy chicken sandwich in one word, so you'll just have to try it to understand it. Order ahead on the McDonald's app at participating McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Not only is Pilgrim's a good employer and a top-notch corporate citizen, employing over 1,400 employees locally and 322 contract growers in Sevier and surrounding counties. In fact, the total economic impact that Pilgrim's has in Southwest Arkansas is over $80 million annually. With the processing plant in DeQueen and the feed mill and hatchery in Nashville, Pilgrim's is a good corporate citizen. Apply today at the HR office in DeQueen. Pilgrim's is an equal opportunity employer.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
It's the Airy Back Live Team 73 halftime show, and Mena leads DeQueen 19-7. We want to thank all of you tuning in on DQTV tonight. Just go to YouTube and type in DQTV, and you can pull up the live stream of tonight's game. And we want to thank our rotating sponsors in the upper left-hand corner tonight, Greg.
Yeah, and there are Southern Home Furniture and Interiors. Sandy Hutzberger and her staff offer quality furniture, exceptional service, and DeQueen's only locally owned and operated furniture store. DeQueen Auto Group, a family-owned dealership for nearly 40 years with a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles, full-service body shop parts, accessories, and rentals, all available. George Rivas Garage and Wrecker Service. When you need a tow, days, nights, or weekends, call George Rivas Garage and Wrecker Service at 642-4158. And by Kawasaki of Idabel, whether it's for work or play, Kawasaki of Idabel has it covered with a large selection of tractors, trailers, mowers, side-by-sides, go-karts, motorcycles, and more with brands you trust, like Bad Boy and Kawasaki.
We thank all of our sponsors, both on the radio and on DQTV. And let's get the second half keys to victory for the Leopards now, brought to you by Pilgrims of DeQueen, a good employer and a top-notch corporate citizen. Tony?
I'm sorry, I was talking to Coach Bill.
Oh, okay.
You want me to go first?
Go ahead, Greg.
I'm going to go with the same thing I went in the first half. Our kicking game's got to stay strong. It was great in the first half. We've got to limit those penalties, and when we did that, we went down and scored. And if we do that, we're going to have a great second half.
Well, I think this first drive of the second half by the Bearcats is key. We keep them out of the end zone, get the ball back, we're right in the ball game.
Yeah, the Leopards seem to be wearing the Bearcats down a little bit in the trenches there. Of course, that 16-play, 80-yard drive will do that to a defense. Yeah. But it's a lot of Bearcats going both ways, and Leopards able to one platoon on both sides of the line of scrimmage. A couple of our skill position players are going both ways. But the linemen are going one way. That may pay off in the second half, Greg.
Yeah, it's definitely going to pay off. Tony, I just wanted to ask you, how hot is it down there now?
It's just outside of tolerable.
Okay. Well, that's what it is in here.
Yeah.
Is it cooled off any?
Oh, yeah, it's cool. It's cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, still hot, though, right? It is.
Well, did Coach Bill tell you anything enlightening down there as they came out to start the third quarter?
We just talked about how unfortunate the first quarter was, and if we play like we did in the second period, we're going to be okay.
That's describing it pretty well, I believe.
Yeah.
Halftime show brought to you by Air Life Team, the leading provider of emergency air medical transportation services, operating a large number of air ambulance bases with memberships valid across 320 locations in 38 states, with a pilot, flight nurse, and flight paramedic on the copter at all times, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, ready to respond to the scene of an emergency. That's Air Evac Life Team 73, our DQTV halftime show sponsor. We'll be back for the second half kickoff and play-by-play following this 60-second timeout.
There's never been a better time to buy a new car, truck, or SUV than now at Gentry Chevrolet, with APRs as low as 1.9 on nearly everything in stock, like a 2023 Chevy Silverado at just 1.9 APR with approved credit and up to $4,250 in rebates. Come see the new arrivals of 2023 and 24 models. Take a test drive and let the great folks at Gentry Chevrolet help you in finding the right vehicle for your needs and style. Gentry Chevrolet, 1027 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. For a look at what's new, visit GentryChevyInc.com or check them out on Facebook.
Accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811. Well, the Mena Bearcats will receive to start the second half, so the Leopards will kick off and defend the north goal here in the third quarter. And, Greg, this will be only the second time tonight that hopefully Mena will start in their own territory. Hopefully,
we hope so.
Garcia kicks this one into the end zone, and that's such a weapon when you can start your opponents at their 20-yard line.
Yeah, great kick. We talked about this in the pregame. He broke his wrist this week, but looks like he's just got it taped up, Jay.
He's tough.
Yeah.
Hey, and anybody think it's interesting that the same kid that kicks the ball out of the end zone for Mena also returns kicks?
Yeah.
Jaron Hernandez. He's everywhere. All right, Garcia has it teed up at the 40, and the third quarter is underway. He's going to kick it short, and on the near sideline, he's going to hit at the 20. Picked up by Hernandez at the 10. Tries to set up the wall, breaks one tackle. He'll get to about picked up by the Leopards. Back to the 30-yard line. Leopards with a big play to start the third quarter. Wow.
That's number 11, Rodrigo Garcia, the kicker.
Wow.
That recovered the fumble. That right, Tony?
That's exactly right.
All right.
Leopards have got the momentum now.
That cast didn't seem to be bothering him too much. He scooped that one up pretty good in the air there.
He sure did.
What a start to the third quarter. Let's hope this turns the tide completely in favor of the Leopards. They're with a big turnover. They'll start first and 10 at the Mena 30-yard line. Now they go to the pistol. Hand off to Esther behind her right guard. Donovan just kind of lowers his shoulder, gets about one, down to the 29-yard line before he's pushed back by black shirts. We'll call it 2nd down and 9. What a big play. The Leopards forced the fumble on the kickoff return. And Rodrigo Garcia, who kicked it, recovers the loose football. The Leopards get a huge break. They start at the Mena 30. Got to cash in right here, Greg. Keep the pressure.
That's right.
On the Bearcats. 2nd and 9 at the 29. Binkley will stay in the pistol. And now that we've got a
5-yard penalty.
Somebody in the backfield cut up field too quickly. And boy, you just can't afford that.
I think that was number 14, Trent Matthews, took off too quick over from the slot back position.
Wow. So that's going to move the ball back to the 34. The Leopards now looking at 2nd and 14. A little surprised that they're starting out in the pistol after the way they drove the ball out of the flex bone to end the half.
Yeah, a little bit. I thought the way they drove the ball down, they just keep ramming it down their throat.
They're going to stay in the pistol. One running back, that's Van Winkle. And Van Winkle gets the call, and he's not going to get much at all.
He's got going
to get back to about the 32-yard line, give him about 2 on the carry.
Yep.
But now it's a big 3rd and 12. Leopards need a play here. Got to try to capitalize on the momentum after the fumble recovery on the second half kickoff.
Right here, you got to believe this is 2-down territory. I mean, too long for a field goal, too short for a punt. So they've got 2 plays.
Yeah, the field goal really doesn't do you any good here, Tony. You're down 12.
That's right.
So field goal puts you down 9. So a big play, 3rd and 12 from the 32. Leopards get an early start again. Well, once again, they just come out sluggish.
I think that's Kodo.
They started the first half sluggishly, and after a big play on the kickoff return, 2 procedure penalties.
And, we talked about that several times. With this offense, Jay, you just can't get behind the chains. You get 2 penalties at one time on it. Just tough to overcome.
If this continues, we may want to punt them in the hole.
Yeah, you're right.
My goodness. 3rd down and 18 now. Binkley wants to throw the football. Firing, and it's going to be tipped, and it's intercepted by Mena. And so the Bearcats get a turnover. Wow. That was a big stop for the Mena defense as the Leopards had all the momentum. And the Bearcats forced the turnover.
That was big.
Who made that pick?
Number 3.
Yep.
Number 3 for the Bearcats.
That's Trip Hensley.
Wow, the safety. 3rd Leopard turnover of the night. And now the Bearcats have the football back at their own 38-yard line. So the Leopards unable to cash in on the fumble, and with 9:51 to go in the 3rd, Mena gets the football back, leading 19-7. McMillan flips it out in the right flat. A flag flies, and the runner, Michael Sullivan, will get up to about the 48-yard line, but I believe that one is probably coming back. Now we've got another flag thrown. So we got to sort all this out. The play stands. It's a pickup of about 6 yards.
There's no way this place will stand.
No. There was a flag thrown immediately, and then a flag thrown after the play.
Yeah, that was a dead ball play.
So we may have a 5-yard penalty one way and a 15-yard penalty back against us. I don't think the referee liked what someone from the Leopard bench was yelling at them.
No, and he deserved it, from what I saw. Tony, you see anything down there?
I was behind the players trying to get in the position, so I did not.
I believe they're going to mark it off against the Bearcats first. Well, they're still sorting it out. They bring it back to the original line of scrimmage, which was the Mena 38.
They're calling it holding against us, defensive holding.
No, they called a late hit.
Okay.
So it's a 5-yard penalty against the Bearcats. And now they'll come back 15 against the Leopards.
That's a bad call.
Wow. Leopards have now been penalized 6 times for 61 yards. Mena 3 times for 15 yards. And the Bearcats get another first down on penalty. And now Coach Richard Bell wanting an explanation here on the near sidelines. The referee comes over and talks to him.
Look at me, 2 ways.
Still talking it over on the near side. Clock stops with 9:40 to go here in the third quarter. So that'll be a first down for Mena at the 48-yard line. I'm not sure they explained it to Coach Bell's satisfaction, but at least we're getting back to play here.
I'm pretty sure they didn't.
First and 10, Mena at their 48-yard line now. Dax McMillan in the pistol, brings a man in motion. Jet sweep. And the ball carrier cuts upfield, just tripped up after he crosses the 50-yard line at the Queen 47-yard line, I believe. That's going to be
another flag.
That was number 2, Sean Sullivan, on the carry brought down by Kyle Williamson. Another flag on the play.
We have a little makeup call here, guys.
It'll probably be against us.
The play stands. It's about a 5-yard gain for Sean Sullivan, but looks like it's coming back. Again, these officials huddle every time.
That must be a point of emphasis because they huddled a lot last night.
Hey, it's hot. They're tired.
There used to be some respect in the game.
So a flag.
They called it against the Queen.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's at the end of the play, so it's a 5-yard pickup for Sullivan.
Oh,
and another 15-yard penalty against the Leopards.
I think they called a face mask.
When you hear the Leopard fans start to howl in front of us, that's 30 yards in penalties this drive. Wow. Another first down for Mena via penalty. And the Bearcats all of a sudden at the DeQueen 32-yard line. McMillan in the pistol. Hand off to number 33. That's going to be Sullivan. He's going to get across the 30. Down to about the 27-yard line. So Sullivan, that's Michael Sullivan, will pick up about 5 on that carry.
Brought down by Darian Henderson.
Leopards trying to get some fresh bodies in there now to keep the interior line fresh. Now they're going to take another official's timeout and let Mena have a water.
Yeah, Mena needed a break.
All right, we'll take one, too. 8:49 to go in the third. It's Mena 19, DeQueen 7. We're back in 1 minute. Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation costs, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DeQueen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DeQueen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, DeQueen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
McMillan with a straight-ahead handoff to Brody Peters, and the Leopards defended pretty well this time and hold him to about a 2-yard gain. We're just going to bring up 3rd down and 2
Sophomore Jake Martin on the tackle there.
Mena going quickly. Back to Michael Sullivan. He's going to get near.
No. Fumbled the ball. No, he's 3 yards short.
Yep. No gain. They go quickly that time, Greg, with no huddle. Or
yeah, we were going to replace some players. We couldn't do it. It's going to be 4th and 2.
That was Michael Sullivan on the carry, Tony. No gain.
Yes.
So it's going to bring up 4th down and a long 2. And Mena leading 19-7 is going to go for it here. Big play at the DeQueen 25-yard line. McMillan's going to go underneath center. We'll try to draw the Leopards off sides. Nope, he's going to hand it off to Williams, who has the first down and more down the far sidelines. And he's going to get inside the 20 down to about the 12-yard line. So that's a nice pickup of 12 yards.
Yeah, brought down by Cotto there. Knocked him out of bounds. He's still down.
That was Michael Sullivan again, wasn't it?
It was, and he looks like a cramp.
8th first down of the night for the Bearcats.
He's not on the field. They can't call timeout.
The officials,
I guess they can do whatever they want to, can't they, Jay?
It looks like it.
But if they're not on the field, I mean, if you got a cramp, you're off the field, dude.
Well, he is in that red area on the sidelines over there. So
yeah, he's close to the sideline.
Yeah.
And so am I.
Yeah, but you're not up and up.
You don't know that.
Well, that's true. I don't know that.
All right, we're sorting it all out here. That's another first down for the Bearcats. They have 8 now. They're 3rd on this drive. The first down they got without the benefit of a penalty this drive.
Well, we got 30 yards in penalties.
Yep, on this drive. That's helped out. Mena's moved from their 38 down to about the DeQueen, looks like 13-yard line, Tony.
Yeah. We're closing in on 100 yards in penalties.
Wow.
There's a problem in Waldron, too, wasn't it, Tony?
It was.
All right, 1st and 10 Mena as we finally get back to action. McMillan looks to the sidelines to get the play. Peters lines up to his left in the backfield. Brody gets the call. Big hole up the middle. Inside the 10, rambles to the Leopard 5-yard line. Quick pickup of 8 for Brody Peters, and there was a big hole right up the middle that time.
Brought down by Colin Williamson. Looked like number 27 for the Leopards. That's Ella J. Ferretiz. Excuse me for the mispronunciation.
Clock's on the move. 7 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Quick handoff up the middle as Mena just playing power football now, and Peters will pound it down to about the 3, but that will be enough for the first down.
Logan Chandler on the tackle that time.
First down's now even at 9. And the Bearcats with a 1st and goal to go at about the 2-yard line. Now they're going, Peters will line up beside McMillan. Peters gets the call behind right guard, and they're going to stop him a little bit short of the goal line. Picks up 1 to bring up 2nd down and goal. Well, this is just Brody Peters' time here. I mean, they line up and hand him the football, and he's delivering yardage. Here he comes again, and he's into the end zone this time for the Mena touchdown with 6:21 to go in the 3rd quarter. So that was a 62-yard drive for Mena, helped out with 30 yards in penalties. 9 plays. Score coming on a 1-yard plunge by Brody Peters, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And Jair Hernandez on to attempt the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. And with 6:21 to go,
there's a flag. So could be roughing the kicker.
Teams are going to the sideline, so we'll take a break. 6:21 to go in the third. It's now Mena 26, the Queen 7. Back for the kickoff after this 30-second break.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
A tough break for the Leopards there, Greg, as they recovered a fumble on the second half kickoff, had all the momentum at the Mena 30-yard line, can't move it, and then Mena responds with a 62-yard drive, helped out 30 yards in penalties. This is going to be a 5-yard penalty assessed against the Leopards on roughing the kicker on the extra point attempt. So they'll move it up to the 45-yard line where Jared Hernandez will tee it up. So now the Leopards down by 19 again.
You don't need 5 more yards.
No.
Matter of fact, you wonder if they take advantage of this and do something other than kick it out of the end zone.
Up 19, I wouldn't think so, but stranger things have happened. Now they're just going to pound it into the end zone here. So the Leopards will start first and 10 at their 20-yard line, trailing by 19 points now. Still with 6:21 to go in the third quarter.
Still got time, Jay. Just got to move the ball. We can't have penalties. Got a couple of updates on scores. Hot Springs Lakeside at halftime leads Lake Hamilton 28-6, and Hot Springs leads Bologna 27-6.
Sounds like that 5A South is going to be pretty good this year.
Yeah. Not going to get a lot of breaks there, are we?
Magnolia was leading Nashville at the last report by a couple of touchdowns.
14-0.
They're getting their double wing rolling down there. Magnolia. Leopards need a big play. They'll go to the wishbone, toss sweep to Cotto, bounces outside to his left, and he'll lower his shoulder and get about 5 up to the 25-yard line. You got to credit the Mena defense, Greg. I mean, they're really overpopulating the line of scrimmage, and you would think the Leopards might have a shot to break a big play, but Mena's kept us pretty well bottled up all night. The biggest run from scrimmage was that 18-yard score on a cold beat.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things about our offense is it thrives on deception, and we're not deceiving them. They pretty much got somebody covering every one of our backs as we make our different reads.
9 men up in the box. And the ball carrier is going to be stuffed for a big loss.
That was Luke Pierce.
Wow.
Brought down by number 12. That was Maddox Medlin.
What great penetration by Mena. And Luke is going to lose 5 back to the original line of scrimmage. Well, it's kind of hard for 5 guys to block 8,
Maddox was unblocked. He almost took the handoff.
Number 44 for the Leopards. Julio Sotillo's in.
What about that Sotelo kid in the junior high last night?
Oh, man, he was unbelievable. 251 yards, I believe, rushing.
3 touchdowns, 18 carries. Yeah, he deserves an extra value meal.
He sure does.
And once again, Mena stuffs the ball carrier. Leopard just can't get anything going.
Jackson Van Winkle, that brings up 4th down. Going to have to punt this one. Need a good punt here, Jay.
No gain. Well, they're going to give Van Winkle about a yard. And Mena just daring the Leopards to throw the football. We've got 2 attempts tonight. We caught 1 and they caught 1.
Yep.
For 2 yards. As Munoz standing back at his 8-yard line. Gets a good snap this time. He'll get a foot into it. Low, end over end.
Out of bounds.
Sails out of bounds. It's a rather short kick.
Like a 45, 46.
Yep, so the Bearcats once again will start on the DeQueen end of the field with 4:05 to go in the third quarter. And Mena leads 26-7.
44.
DeQueen 44-yard line. Leopard football brought to you by Ricky's Body Shop on Lakeside Drive in DeQueen. Quality auto body repair since 1982. McMillan, the sophomore signal caller, so we get to watch him for the next 2 years.
Gotta stop him this time.
From the Leopard 44, Mena has dominated field position now. They're going to run the jet sweep. And the ball carrier, for short yardage, picks up about a yard. That's going to be number 3 on the carry.
Yes.
And that's going to be Trip Hensley. And the Leopards defended that pretty well.
Number 44 there on the tackle, I believe, Julio Sotelo. Is that right, Tony?
42.
42.
And a gain of a yard.
Gareth Quintero.
Second down and 9. Clock's on the move. 3:30 to go in the third. McMillan in the pistol. Handoff to Peters right up the middle. And he's running for good yardage inside the 40 down to about the DeQueen 36-yard line. And now all of a sudden, Greg, it seems like Mena's offensive line starting to dominate in the trenches.
Yeah, brought down there by Pearson Wise. Yeah, you know, you just get worn out, Jay, and especially in this hot weather. The defense has been out there for an extended period of time in the first quarter, and I think that, when they drive down and you get those big penalties, that kind of disheartens you some, and then they score, and it just makes you even more tired.
Mena certainly working the clock now as McMillan will go under center straight ahead to Peters. He's going to get inside the 35. He'll have the first down at the 33-yard line.
Kyle Williamson on the tackle there.
So, Greg, in this second half, Mena with 5 first downs, the Leopards with none. And the Leopards had all the momentum heading into the locker room at the half. Now Mena just content to work that clock, which is going to speed things up. Scoreboard show starts in about 12 minutes.
Yeah,
we're not going to make it by then.
No, we're not going to make it by then. Especially, we really had the momentum after that fumble on the kickoff.
Oh, yeah. McMillan wants to throw it this time. And it's going to be incomplete at the goal line.
Great coverage by John.
Yeah, good coverage by John Bahina there.
The intended receiver, Trip Hensley, wanted a flag, but John says nothing doing.
Hey, if anything, it would have been offensive pass interference. John has a right to the football.
Yep. First incomplete pass of the second half by the Bearcats.
According to the scoreboards, now first down and 10. Guess they got a first down on that one.
There, they fixed it. Second and 10 at the DeQueen 33-yard line. McMillan in the pistol. Here comes Peters running left with a head of steam. Boy, Peters is running hard this third quarter. He's going to be down near the 25-yard line.
He sure is. He's a pretty good athlete. He is a basketball coach's son and a really just a good athlete all the way around.
Fumble snap, and McMillan will just fall on it. Back at about the 30-yard line, that's a big loss of 5 for the Bearcats. Well, they were looking at 3rd and 2. That looked like a pretty good, little low on the snap, but it looked like it could have been handled. But alertly, the sophomore just fell on it. Didn't try to make anything fancy happen.
Now they're going for it.
4th and 7. The Leopards need to stop right here. McMillan in the pistol. Lining up to his left is Michael Sullivan. McMillan wants to throw. And it's going to be complete for the first down inside the 20, all the way down to the Leopard 15-yard line. Wow.
Elijah Smith with the catch brought down by Cotto, but not until after he got the first down, Jay.
Well, Mena dominated the first 13 minutes of this game and have dominated this third quarter. McMillan, inside handoff to Peters with a head of steam. 5 down to the Leopard 2-yard line.
Brought down by Van Winkle there.
Ramble for 13 more, and Peters is having a big, big drive right here. 4 carries for 31 yards. Stops the clock momentarily while they set the chains, and we're back in Peters territory again inside the 5-yard line. First and goal. Now they leave it with Sullivan this time behind Peters, and Sullivan crashes into the end zone for the Mena touchdown.
If I was Peters, I'd be hacked.
Yeah, really. He got him down there, didn't he?
He did.
Score coming with 28 seconds to go in the third quarter on a 3-yard run by Michael Sullivan. That caps a 44-yard drive. 9 plays. Jared Hernandez will kick it up, and it's going to be blocked. No good.
Kyle Williamson.
Yeah, good job by Kyle there to block that kick.
So with 28 seconds to go in the third, it's now Mena 32, the Queen 7. Back for the kickoff in 30 seconds.
Oh, the smell of those charcoal grills. It's that time of year again when the nights are getting cooler and the trees are changing colors. I am Renata Jenkins-Fowler with Roller Funeral Homes, reminding us all with school back in session to watch and be careful for children in school buses, dogs being walked, and joggers. Also, this time of year has us getting ready for those tailgates and big games this week. So play hard, cheer loud, and drive carefully. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect.
Well, after the Leopards had cut the Mena lead to 19-7 at the half, they recover a fumble on the second half kickoff and start at the Mena 30-yard line. But since then, the Bearcats have dominated, putting 13 unanswered points in the board to open up a 25-point lead at 32-7. And this is one you kind of scratch your head over, Greg. I believe we've got as good a team as Mena, but, boy, it just hasn't been our night.
Well, I think, we talked about at the beginning of the game, we've had over 100 yards in penalties or close to it, and we just can't afford to do that.
3 turnovers.
Yep.
Hernandez will kick it out of – nope, it's going to be picked up at the 10-yard line by Esther. Tries to run right. Lots of black shirts after him, and they'll drop Donovan at the 15-yard line. We've got another late hit. Now we finally got a flag thrown. So this one may go against Mena, Greg.
Well, if it doesn't, we should go home.
Yeah, if this one don't go against them, we should just pack it up and head to the half.
All right. Esther was dropped at the 15-yard line. You know, Mena is so well coached. You know, Craig Bentley gets the maximum out of his talent year in, year out. And they just have to win one conference game to get into the playoffs. Of course, that's a tough conference with Ashdown, Arkadelphia. You got an Ashdown update, by the way.
Yeah, I do have an Ashdown update. Ashdown leads Hamburg 18-7 now.
So Mena gives ground. That's going to be 15 big ones. Mena has just been penalized 4 times for 30 yards tonight. The Leopards will start first and 10 at their 30. I don't know if we have a hurry-up offense or not, but we need to move pretty quickly.
They're up on the ball quick. Van Winkle, nothing.
He's going to hit a stone wall. It's driven back.
Guess who that was? Rhodey Peters.
Wow.
Playing both ways isn't hurting him, is it, Tony?
I'll tell you what, man, he's playing hard.
We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score in Mena. Bearcats 32, the Queen 7. We're back after this 30-second timeout.
DeQueen Auto Group is proud of their full-service body shop. Their body shop manager, Diego DeNova, can assist you with insurance claims, windshield repair, and accessories such as bed liners, side steps, and grill guards. Call DeQueen Auto Group today at 870-642-3604, option 4. They're located across from the dealership next to Subway. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsors of this year's Leopard Sports broadcast.
Heading into the fourth and final quarter, it's Mena 32, DeQueen 7, and the fourth quarter presented by the Arkansas Army National Guard.
A college education is important in today's market, but many students and parents wonder how they will be able to afford it. The Arkansas Army National Guard offers 100% college tuition paid, as well as $50,000 student loan repayments and a monthly salary and benefits. With Arkansas Army National Guard, you can be a hometown hero, support your community part-time, close to home just 1 weekend a month, and get an education without going into debt. Take the next step to start your future. The next greatest generation is now. Call Antonio Soto at 870-279-0353 to find out more.
Well, Leopards will start the fourth quarter looking at second down and 9 at their 31-yard line. They have an advantage of first down here in the second half. Power sweep to the right. They give ground, and it's going to be another loss. Boy, the Bearcats are swarming now.
There's number 11, Anderson, on the tackle for the Bearcats.
Esther kept looking for a hole to open. It never did. They drop him for a big loss of 6.
They have strung everything out outside real well tonight. There was nowhere to go. When we've heard them between the guards, but haven't been there much in the second half.
Now it's third down and 15, back at the 25-yard line. They'll go to the wishbone. Binkley runs the option left.
Almost. Yeah, got it.
And the Leopards have just turned it over for the fourth time tonight. As Binkley will lose about 7 yards on that option attempt. And who got that fumble for the Bearcats?
Number 22, Caleb Cox.
Caleb Cox. Mena will start inside the Leopard territory again at the 17-yard line. Well, they could invoke the sportsmanship rule here, Greg.
Yeah,
they let it to play. Who would have thought that coming up here? Who would have thought that after we recovered the second half kickoff?
Not me.
Wow. First and 10, Mena at the DeQueen 17, following another Leopard turnover. McMillan in the pistol. Hand off to Michael Sullivan. He'll get inside the 15, down to about the 12-yard line for a pickup. About 5 yards.
Brought down by Wise. Good tackle by him. Number 71, Darian Henderson, in for the Leopards, sophomore. Defensive line.
Well, I back up. Isn't the sportsmanship rule 35 points?
Yes.
Yeah, we're down 25. So now then Mena content to work a little that clock. Second down and 5 at the DeQueen 12-yard line. Bring a man in motion to the left. Hand off to Sullivan, coming left. Cuts upfield, and he's into the end zone for the Mena. Nope.
Got a flag.
Got a flag thrown. That one may come back as Sullivan was able to get into the end zone.
Number 9, Fernando Aparicio, limping off. There's obvious pain.
Yep, that one's going to go against Mena. So they'll bring it back to the 12. And it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Mena penalized 5 times for 35 yards now. Leopards penalized 8 times for 81 yards. And it's second down and 10. Back at the 12-yard line, or back at the 17-yard line. McMillan looks to throw down the middle. Has a man, touchdown, Bearcats. That one went to number 7, I believe. Number two, John Sullivan, the twin brother of Michael Sullivan. So a 17-yard touchdown with 10-11 to play extends the lead to 38-7.
And you talked about the sportsmanship rule, Jay. Last night at the junior high game, the referees went ahead and ran the clock, even though it wasn't 35 points due to the heat.
Jair Hernandez had his last one blocked, but he puts this one through. And the route is on. It's Mena 39, between 7 as they capitalize on the Leopard 4th turnover of the night. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas deliver reliable, affordable power to more than 60% of Arkansas, the field we call home. The 17 dedicated electrical cooperatives around the state manage over 75,000 miles of power lines, delivering power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
Applications are now being accepted for 1, 2, or 3-bedroom apartments in DeQueen, Horatio, and Locksburg at the Housing Authority of Sevier County, with offices at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen. These apartments are available with income-based rent or flat rent. All applicants are screened and income limits apply. Central heat and air and a stove and refrigerator are furnished. Offering safe and affordable housing, it's the Housing Authority of Sevier County at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen. Call 642-2960.
Well, the Bearcats moved 17 yards in 2 plays following the Leopards' 4th turnover of the night. And the lead is 39-7 as Jair Hernandez will kick it, and it's going to go in the end zone for the touchback. The Leopards will start first and 10 at their 20 with 10-11 to play in the season opener at Mena. Well, looks like the Bearcats on their way to winning their 7th in a row in this series.
Yeah, and, I'm really surprised, Jay. I expected the Leopards to put up a little more fight than they have tonight. They played well at times, but just too many turnovers.
Had one good drive.
Yeah.
But have shot ourselves in the foot the rest of the night. Binkley's going all the way at quarterback. He has the only Leopard touchdown of the night on an 18-yard keeper. The Leopard's going to go back to the double wing. Flex bone, as they call it. And Esther will get the call around the right side. He takes a shot after he picks up a yard or two. Out to about the 22-yard line.
And another one after he was on the ground.
Well, they will go back at the line of scrimmage. Yep. No game. Looked like he got at least a yard, maybe 2. Second down and 10. Leopard football brought to you by Diamond Bank, offering sound and meaningful financial services. 9:35 to play. Don't forget the scoreboard show with Rex and Nate coming up as soon as we're finished here. Binkley underneath center. And getting the call is Cotto, and they're just Van Winkle, the fullback. And he gets across the 25 up to about the 26-yard line. 6-yard pickup there for Jackson.
Faber on the tackle for the Bearcats.
They'll bring up 3rd and 4.
We've got a lot of starters in there.
Leopards will travel to Ashdown next Friday night.
Doesn't get any easier, does it, Jay?
No, battling the Panthers, who are winning on the road at Hamburg. Van Winkle again, and Jackson's going to have the first down as he leads across the 30 to the 31-yard line.
A good hard run by Jackson there.
Leopard's first down of the second half. After rolling up 9 in the first down. Well, it really looked like the Leopards were starting to wear on the Bearcats there in that second quarter. But Mena just regrouped and
Missed a big opportunity when we didn't score on that fumble recovery on the kickoff.
Yeah, that
in the third quarter.
That would put a little pressure on them. Mena scored 20 unanswered, and we're going to have another procedure penalty. 5-yard penalty.
Also going to have a dead ball now.
Yep. We're also going to have another huddle with the officials.
Yep.
Still huddling at the 30-yard line. As Jacob likes to say, it's so important that they get this spot right.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Well, they're still huddling. Now they're going to mark off. They're going to mark off the 5. 5 against the no 10 against the Leopards.
They're going to mark off 20.
15. Okay.
They're marking off 20. 5 yards for illegal procedure, then the 15-yard penalty.
You're exactly right. That puts the Leopards over 100 yards in penalties tonight. 9 penalties for 101 yards, and that's going to move the football all the way back to about the 12-yard line. Wow. And they're going to run the football to the right side for short yardage out to about the 14-yard line.
Number 44 for the Bearcats, Jimmy Glenn on the tackle. Did a great job of fighting off that block there and just taking Esther down.
For Donovan, that was a pickup of about 2 yards. Mena's held him in check tonight. 11 carries, 33 yards. I thought he might be the difference in the game with his feet. Well, Mena's kept him bottled up. Now Binkley wants to throw, set up a screen pass. It's caught at the 15, up to the 20, across the 20-yard line, up to about the 22-yard line. Nice little screen pass play there, Greg.
Yeah, good catch by Jackson Van Winkle.
Out of the backfield.
LeClaire on the tackle for the Bearcats. Gets it out to the 22-yard
line. Pickup of about 8 on that screen pass.
It'll be third down and 29 to go.
Got to get all the way up to the 41.
I'm revising Dorsey Johnson's third down and a $3 cab ride to third down and an Uber. I'm going to bring it up to 2023.
That's a $50 Uber ride.
In New York it is.
Yeah.
Leopards trying to overcome 20 yards in penalties this drive, and we've got a timeout on the field. 6:37 to play, 39-7. Mena leads DeQueen. We're back in 1 minute.
Wilkerson Funeral Home, proud to be a sponsor of this Leopards broadcast. Just like the Leopards, Wilkerson Funeral Home has always been a proud, strong part of our community. For years, the Wilkerson family has been serving families in Southwest Arkansas. They understand that each family member and every life remembered are uniquely different from any other. Putting families first and ensuring that each life is properly honored is their promise to you. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable and professional service since 1929. Supporting the DeQueen Leopards, it's a Wilkerson Funeral Home.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Following the timeout, the Leopards looking at 3rd and 19 at their 26-yard line, 22-yard line. They got to get all the way up to the 41. Binkley's in the pistol. Lone setback is Quintero. Binkley rolls the pocket to his right. Throws, going to be incomplete, broken up at the 35-yard line. Good coverage by the Bearcats, and the Leopards left to punt it away with 6:27 to play. Leopards got a first down that drive, and then bang, 20 yards in penalties.
Yep. Again, just way too many penalties.
Yeah.
Between that and they have 4 turnovers?
4 turnovers, 9 penalties for 101 yards. Snap over the punter's head. It's been a rough debut for Coach Bell. He's got a lot to work on this week in practice. And they bobble the snap again, and they somehow get the kick out of there, and it rolls past the 40. Still a Leopard roll out to the 46-yard line.
Let me tell you what, that's a great play. It was not a good snap, and to go back here and get what he got, that was a great play.
It was a brilliant play by Mena. I thought Mena was going to start inside our 10 again, and somehow he got a foot into it. On this turf, he got a nice roll. Field position has also been big tonight, Greg, as Mena will start on DeQueen's end of the field again at the Leopard 46. They've just dominated all phases of this football game. Other than that 9-minute, 20-second drive there to end the first half. They covered 80 yards in 16 plays. 5:50 to go. Mena's probably going to work a little clock here. McMillan in the pistol. Ends off to a fresh running back, and he has good yardage. Number 9 on the carry for Mena. That's going to be Cody Short.
Brought down by Luke Pierce. Got about a 4-yard gain. Still got the starting quarterback in.
At the DeQueen 37, here comes Short again. He's going to get across the 40 down to about the 38-yard line for a pickup for about 4 more.
Rusty Fermio in on the tackle that time.
5 minutes to go. Mena working all that 25-second clock now, Greg. We're down to 4:40 to play. Bearcats going to win it as they've dominated this second half. Short again picks his way down near the 35-yard line where it would be close to a first down depending on the spot.
Down by Fermio and Quintero.
Yep, it will be enough for a Mena first down. 13th first down of the night. At the DeQueen 35-yard line as we approach the 4-minute mark here in this football game. Leopard football brought to you by Chandler Funeral Home, dedicated to the care of those we serve. The fumble in the backfield, still loose, as we've got a new quarterback in there now, and they'll lose about 4 on that play. The new quarterback is number 4.
Number 4, that's
number 1.
Number 1, I'm sorry.
Elijah Smith.
Elijah Smith is a new quarterback, and he'll lose about 4 yards on that bobbled snap.
Another running back in, number 27, Tucker Strickland.
And the clock continues to run here in Mena. Play clock down to 5. And now then we've got a whistle stopping the play. And I believe Mena took a timeout rather than have the delay of game penalty. So we'll take a timeout too. 3:07 to play, 39-7 Mena, back in 1 minute.
I'm Rex Nelson. Outside of the state's natural beauty, the thing that strikes me most as I travel Arkansas is the junk in yards and trash along the highways. In a place that markets itself as the natural state, we've too often been guilty of, at best, ignoring our natural treasures, at worst, polluting and littering them. Let's take pride in our state by keeping it litter-free. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission. At the D Queen Church of Christ at 1305 West Colin Ray Drive, we are dedicated to be Jesus to our community and excited to announce the opening of our new on-site food pantry. Our pantry is open the first and third Wednesday of each month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The D Queen Church of Christ is an equal opportunity TEFAP and USDA food provider. We would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Banking locally does a lot for your community. Diamond Bank is a family-owned community bank that makes all of our decisions locally. With Diamond Bank's new rewards checking accounts, we pay you to bank with us. Earn a high interest rate or get cash back every month. Stop by one of our 15 convenient locations today and discover the Diamond Bank difference. Or visit us online at www.diamond.bank. Diamond Bank, 404 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Strickland will pick up about 9 down to the DeQueen 30, where it brings up third down and a 5, a long 5. Elijah Smith is their quarterback now for the Bearcats. Strickland, the running back, beside him. Strickland gets the call, running right, cuts back, and falls forward for about 3 yards down to the 27-yard line, where it'll bring up fourth down for Mena. Fourth down and short. 2:20 to play. Well, one first down here ought to do it, Greg. They get in the victory formation. They're letting that play clock wind down inside the 2-minute mark now. Don't forget, Rex Nelson and Nate Olson have all the scores from around the state as soon as we wrap things up here tonight. Mena's going to go for it on this 4th and 1. Strickland gets the call. He's going to have the first down as he picks his way across the 25 down to about the 20-yard line. Pickup of 6 for Strickland. Mena, 9 first downs in the second half, Greg. Leopards, 1.
Quintero on the tackle there.
Mena is just dominating the second half. Well, now they can get in the victory formation at the Leopard 20-yard line. As the 87th meeting in this storied rivalry that dates back to 1912, going to go the Bearcats' way. Quarterback Smith takes a snap, takes a knee. One more snap ought to do it here for the Bearcats. Leopard's going to fall to 0-1 on the season. Got to regroup and head to Ashdown next Friday night. It'll be a 7:30 kickoff, assuming the weather improves next week.
It's got to improve a little bit.
Yeah. Take a snap, take a knee, and that's going to do it. Your final score, Mena 39, DeQueen 7. We'll be back for the postgame show following this timeout.
Legendary coach Paul Bear Bryant from Fordyce, Arkansas once said, "It's not the will to win that matters. Everyone has that. It's the will to prepare to win that matters." Congratulations to all the players and coaches who have put in the hours in the summer, in the weight room, in the film room, and on the practice field. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school athletics prepares for victories on and off the field.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
With the low cash and carry prices and the huge selection of items you need for building and home improvements, shopping at Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen is fun. It's no wonder that Bailey's has customers from Mena, Nashville, Ashdown, even Texarkana, and Hot Springs. Bailey's is your one-stop shopping spot for hardware, lumber, plumbing, paint, and much more at everyday low prices. So get your shopping list together for home improvements and see Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen.
It's football time again, and Farmers Bank & Trust is ready to help you through this season of life.
From My Start savings accounts to school spirit, with those Snapchat filters, Farmers Bank and Trust is here to cheer your family on. Find us in DeQueen.
Welcome to Farmers Bank of DeQueen.
Or any location and come home to Farmers Bank. To learn more, go to myfarmers.bank or stop by a branch today. Farmers Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
What does it feel like to know it matters to others how you're doing? What's weighing on your mind? That you're happy right now, that your body's healthy, and that those around you are taken care of too. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 70 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses. Rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. Located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
Trust our award-winning team at RRCU with your mortgage. With RRCU, you can complete an easy application online and get your mortgage in minutes. Simply log on to rrcu.com and apply for your mortgage from the award-winning mortgage team you can trust at RRCU. Loan approval request subject to qualifications. Finance options subject to change. Other restrictions may apply. RRCU Equal Housing Lender. NMLS ID 315545. Apply for your mortgage now at rrcu.com.
Final score in the opener at Mena. It's Mena 39, DeQueen 7. Our postgame show brought to you by Body, Temple, Massage, and Wellness, where tension and stress come to rest. Let's go down on the field now. Here's Tony with Coach Bell.
Coach, we had a chat at halftime. Things that had started going our way. We kind of pushed them around again a bit at the end of the first half. Got a turnover right away, and just seemed like the air come out of the tire.
Yeah, anytime you have 5 turnovers in the game, it's very hard to come back from. Again, the kids, first half, I thought they really responded well. After that, drove down and scored, and we had a little momentum to come out. You get the kickoff, and they fumble, we get it, and, buddy, here we go. We're rolling down the field, and sure enough, we throw a pick. So the momentum flips again. It's one of those games where we're going to have to go back to the drawing board and learn how to hang on to the football.
Good luck, Coach.
Thank you.
Coach Richard Bell visiting with Tony Stowers. And once again, our postgame show brought to you by Body, Temple, Massage, and Wellness.
Licensed massage therapist Sammy Jo Burtz offers therapeutic, deep tissue, Swedish, relaxation, massage, assisted stretching services, and halo therapy, which is used in the treatment of respiratory disorders, skin conditions like acne, collagen rejuvenation, and more. You can find Body, Temple, Massage, and Wellness beside the DeQueen Health and Wellness Building at 1357 West Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen. For more info, call Sammy at 870-784-7292.
Well, Mena raced to a 19-0 lead. Then the Leopards put together an 80-yard drive in 16 plays, took 9:20 off the clock. Score coming on an 18-yard run by quarterback Cole Binkley to cut the Mena lead to 19-7 at the half. And the Leopards recovered the second half kickoff on a fumble at the Mena 30-yard line, had all the momentum in the world. And then Mena just snuffed it out as the Bearcats outscored the Leopards 20-0 in the second half to pull away to the 39-7 victory. And for our McDonald's player of the game, Greg, we're going to go with junior safety, or cornerback, I should say, Jonathan John Bahina. He was tied with Luke Pierce atop the tackle charts with 7 tonight, and he had 4 passes deflected. So for his efforts, he'll get a McDonald's extra value.
Yeah, we appreciate the fine folks at McDonald's. I do believe he's a senior.
Oh, senior, okay.
Yeah, he is a senior. John's a senior. Had a great game. Had 4 passes defended, 7 tackles, and for his efforts, he's going to get a extra value meal coupon that he can use for whatever he likes at McDonald's. And we appreciate the fine folks at McDonald's and their support of Leopard Athletics all year long.
Any final scores we need to talk about?
I've got some if you want to listen to it real quick. Here's one that just doesn't shock me, but Little Rock Parkview 45-21 over Springdale Harbor in the fourth quarter. Arkansas High, here's a shocker, a final 58-0 over Watson Chapel.
Whoa.
Hot Springs over Valonia 39-13. I'm surprised by that one. At halftime, Hot Springs Lakeside led Lake Hamilton 28-6. Mineral Springs and Jessieville in the fourth quarter tied at 6. Last one we've got in Arkadelphia and Camden was still Arkadelphia leading 21-14. Magnolia leading Nashville at halftime 20-7. Falk leads Dirks 28-20, and Horatio still leads Foreman 14-0. Ashdown 18-7 over Hamburg.
And, of course, all the scores from around the state coming up on the Simmons Bank Scoreboard Show. For all of our broadcast crew tonight, Chris Babb and team with the pregame show, and, of course, that great podcast, Southwest Arkansas Sports Page on the Air with Greg and Tony. You can hear that every Friday evening at 5 o'clock, and you can check it out on thewashitapodcast.com. It'll be posted each week's show on Wednesday. And here at the stadium, Tony roaming the sidelines, keeping stats and getting us interviews. Greg Revels here with his insight and analysis. I'm Jay Bunyard. We also want to thank our board ops, Jen Albert, Tyler Massey, teaming up and doing a great job back at our studios. So for all of our broadcast crew here tonight, final score, Mena 39, DeQueen 7. So we talk to you next Friday night at Dick Hayes Stadium in Ashdown. So long, everyone.
The DeQueen Leopards are on the air. DeQueen